Welcome back to the Hell Mode Invitational. We're here for the first round of Game 4. This is your host, the Muffin Manifesto. With me is Warlord Moon. Say hi, Moon.
Hello. I only talk on Discord, but yeah.
You're all good. All right. And as this is the first round, I'm just going to do a little intro of the players. We have in the speaker position playing as White and the Titans of All, we have Jordan representing New South Wales. Say hi, Jordan.
Howdy, guys.
In the second seat is as the Blue Clan of Saar, we have Babel out of Perth. Say hi, Babel.
Yep.
In the third position as Purple and the Naalu Collective, we have Avenger Frog, who is another New South Welshman.
Yep. Hello.
And over the other side of the board, in the yellow seat, we have out of South Australia, Dimble playing as the yellow Xxcha Kingdom. Say hi, Dimble.
Hi, everyone.
In the fifth position, playing as the red Mahact Gene Sorcerers, we have Roku, our third New South Welshman, but representing New Zealand.
Hello.
And finally, in the last seat, our green Nekro virus out of Brisbane is Luburger. Say hi, Luburger.
Woomba, but it's all good.
Oh, Queen. That's right. Sorry, I got that. Did I get that confused? Someone's out of Queensland, right? Toowoomba is Queensland, right? Yes, that was my mistake. Alrighty. As this is the first round, I'll do a little reminder on behalf of our tournament organizer, Fourburner, that these games are play it rules. If you play your strategy card and press the play button, it is considered played. If you drop an action card onto the table face up without saying that you just want someone to look at it rather than play it, it is considered played. If you activate a system, that system is considered activated and you must resolve an activation. The defender is allowed one opportunity to negotiate with you, and if at the end of that negotiation they say that they will allow you to lift the token, you are allowed to lift that token and do something else. Otherwise, it is full play it. That is the rules of the Hell Mode Invitational. Are there any questions before we begin?
No, let's go.
All right. You guys can do yourselves secrets, and Mooney and I will mute ourselves and take over to commentary desk.
Oh shit, have you actually posted the game anywhere?
I haven't done that. That
I'll
sounds like a 4B job to me.
I'll deal them out.
Sweet.
All right. Let's have a little look around this board. Titans in the speaker position. Got a very juicy planet-rich slice here with 3 planets next to Mekthol. That could be interesting. But they do have a Saar on their left with a Primor start. Could be some interesting conflict on that border. In third, we have Naalu here. A nice, pretty safe slice, given that they start with the sort of free warfare of the new Agent Zeu. Xxcha in a very high resource and influence slice over here. The Nebula sort of gives some defense next to the Supernova on their left. And I don't think they'll be too worried about fighting with Naalu on their right. I think this is quite a nice Xxcha slice, but they have to work out how to get out of their first couple of systems, round 1.
Stage 2s. Oh, sorry.
Here in the 5th seat,
yeah.
Mahact have a very open middle to their slice, but they do have the red skip, which will let them get Cruiser 2s round 1.
Oh, shit.
All right, they're revealing the first 2 publics.
I know what Titan's getting.
We have 2 spendies first, Moon. Could not be.
Yeah.
What a shock.
Could not be less
Leadership. Exciting.
3
Leadership
tokens
score,
and
though.
333.
Oh,
Well,
Jordan just...
Yeah, Jordan's speaker took leadership, but I have an inside scoop for you here, Moon. He planned to anyway.
Hot strategy.
Plan to anyway. Yes, yeah, it makes sense.
He was hoping to put an extra token in fleet and in a couple in tactics so that he could follow warfare in order to take the Rigels in round 1 alongside as many of his equidistance as possible.
Okay.
It's really greedy though, because
very
Diplo may not get picked.
Well, yeah, it's tricky. With Xxcha in the 4th position, they may have a better option than Diplo. Though Saar have taken warfare second, so trade and tech making it to 3 and 4.
So
Imagine that.
Very interesting dynamic. And this was exactly what
What's-
Jordan said to me before the game, is he expected Babel as Saar to take Warfare. He's a very experienced Saar player, and that he would see those Rygals as a very takeable system for Saar off Warfare.
Yeah, I mean 100%. I was thinking Babel might pick Tech
Mm,
and use money to double tech Chaos Mapping Gravity Drive, but
yep.
he's just gonna go
Does sound
Warfare.
interesting.
The issue with going Warfare is that
Already.
he's limited to either Chaos Mapping or Gravity Drive,
Sorry.
and if he
Yeah.
gets if he only gets Chaos Mapping, he only has access to either the Rigels or Mechatol in round one.
That's true. That's true.
But obviously, like Tech needs shit to go right.
I mean, he's got
If
so
you wanna
many
get-
planets right next to his home.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a decent amount for sure, but I mean, this sort of draft maybe. Oh no, there was the one planet with the 3 planets.
Yep.
Yeah, that is probably a better Saar slice than this one.
The
if I
one with the
recall.
nebula right in front of Mechatol is
Yeah,
the issue with that
Oh,
slice.
yeah, that's pretty bad though. Yeah.
Yeah. It turned out
forgot about
alright for the Saar in my game because he could go around through like past me on the right hand side, but his game got a bit damaged in other ways.
Yeah, not so great.
What a
Mhm.
bizarre.
And we see Dimble picking Diplo in
Yeah, he
his like
does take Diplo.
slice.
Passing on tech.
I hate that honestly. I think that's such an awful Diplo pick.
So there's one thing I like about this pick is that it can guarantee him Evera, because
Yeah.
he can actually just throw those cruisers in there and then take Evera off Diplo.
But we'll see.
Yeah, that's true, but
And he's
I
gonna
think
have
I would have
trouble.
only.
Like, he doesn't have
I
a good way to get more of his slice except if he's buying the Mahact agent. And I don't know if Mahact wants to
Yeah,
sell his
yeah.
agent to the person on his right.
I would like before I would pick Diplo like that. I would
Mm.
talk to Mahact first, and I'd figure out if I can buy that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Because it shouldn't be too hard to buy that as as the only full commodity faction, and you're on tech, which they're definitely going to want to follow.
but the worst part is that
Before me, so I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom.
he just gets like no like Diplo value. He has to go to Quan, then he has to immediately pop Diplo.
Why
Like
does he?
because
No, he doesn't. He can put his 2 cruisers above Evra
yeah, I guess.
and like take it as if he was taking the system with cruiser 2s.
Yeah, but it's like
All right.
inefficient sort of.
Naalu on the 0 popping trade first action.
I'll just do my
Let's have a listen.
reaction first, actually.
See if he's got any spice.
I did this when I played Naalu as well. Oh, fuck! I had a Avenger Frog, same card,
Okay,
same slice, same faction.
Yellow X-2.
Yeah, I'll take it -2.
Sure.
I think you're very, very willing to take the X-2 as Xxcha here, given that you're not going to be neighbors with purple this round anyway.
X-1.
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose you might be because of their agent. They can get into
I'll do it.
Kusen and
Okay.
Raren. But you'll be able to wash through the B-hole with whoever goes to Atlas.
See, red, you accept? Just give me a
Yeah.
if you can.
Oh, yep, sure.
Also,
And he'll eventually get Evera.
Sorry, I'm just in the middle of typing.
You might actually be able to buy terraforming off
Yep.
Titans through the B-hole. I think
Alrighty.
Titans want the early money
Yeah,
and...
secret
extra-
chat, if that's alright.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, they're already going to a secret chat.
Yep. That is
Yeah.
Drag me.
I mean, it's very important for Jordan's game to figure out what Babel's actually going to do.
I've got
Yeah.
questions.
Let me
Did everybody else take the X-1? What about Titans? Or was he not offered one?
He was offered one, I think.
And he denied? He declined?
I see an owner token at the very least.
Alright, I've got it open now.
Ah,
Yeah, he's playing it now.
right. He just hadn't grabbed his commodities yet.
Alright, well, nothing's gonna
Well.
happen for a bit.
Yep. I mean, should we listen in on the secret chat?
I'd never bothered with any of that when I was doing it.
I know, but there's nothing else happening in this game. Whereas, like, in the other games, there was something to talk about. Nothing's happened yet, so...
So how are we dealing?
We can't actually both listen on it anyway because the channel max of the secret chat is 3 people. So if you wanna go listen on it, you can. But
You know what?
Sorry, what was that?
Let's have a listen to what these guys are saying, because Dimble started...
The Saar ball that we'll probably want to roll into and eat Titans early game It's gonna be.
You know, if fucking like if like Mendicant was watching, for example,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he would be convinced that Saar would have to go into Titans. That's for sure.
No.
It's
If Titans wants help, they can
There's help at the
They can
table,
ask.
definitely.
yeah, there's help.
yeah. Let's help Titans,
The
guys.
Mahact agent.
4B hanging out in Twitch chat agrees that Saar has to go into Titans.
I guess you can give.
I wonder if Titans is offering him
Yeah.
terraforming not to, or
Options.
instead of offering it to Xxcha for the money.
Hey, but we don't even.
Oh,
know
well,
Babel's going to do that.
they haven't even returned.
no, we don't. That's true.
But we do see an activation by Titans and a cruiser jumping into
They're
Atlas.
talking it out at least.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe they don't.
I wonder if this is like, I wonder if this means like, oh, we found peace, or if it's just like, I'm
I
gonna get
don't-
to Atlas
I-
before you
I-
can.
This is the thing. Either way, whatever Babel said to Jordan, he was going to make this activation. Because if it's peace, then sure, you just go there. If it's war, he needs to get a sleeper on that planet, which means he needs to get there first for the explore.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he'd also love to pick up Archon Vale, but I think Nekro have a very good shot of buying that Mahact agent.
Yeah, I think
Mm.
it's like very likely to be peace there. I think, I assume the negotiation, like figuring out their friends, and now that
Is there a secret voice chat channel or something?
Saar is gonna go to the Lysis Velna, they're just gonna trade commodities, and they
Mhm.
might even trade commodities again, you know, because he'll find more commodities on Lysis Velna. But
No eavesdropping.
Or you
yeah.
can join one more
I
person.
see one whisper from Titans to Xxcha, but no reply. And other than that, it's just been mostly blue and white. It looks like green
Yeah,
and red have
because,
also been having some whispers, so I'd say Necro is looking to buy that Mahact
question
agent.
about
And no surprise there, right?
Is he allowed to drag me into a secret chat to bully me?
Yes. I would say that's true, but
For that.
I
Is
mean,
Babel's gonna let
entering
me
the
drag
secret
you in a
chat
chat?
is by consent, but he is allowed to bully you if he wants to.
Just like school.
Yeah, it's interesting that you bring up Xxcha.
in our Discord.
He did.
Is this what's the integrity of this game for, Burner? He's not here anymore. Fuck.
I'm meant to be allowed to answer questions.
Diplo,
Yeah.
Diplo Everett.
Just not paying attention.
Uh,
No, you didn't miss anything, 4B. Jordan was complaining about me talking to them in Discord,
no, so
ruining the integrity of the game, despite me not talking about the game at all.
Sure.
but yes, I will probably be deploying Evra, and then we can have a chat about it next round.
Interesting.
Xxcha.
Get a dude off most.
I mean,
Dimble,
if he's not putting any units there,
um,
he's not
we
deploying
can
it.
wash. If you want to do that deal, what we talked about as well.
Oh, and of course he becomes neighbors with
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do that.
Yeah, this looks like a
Okay.
all four commodity, all four.
And I pass you one back.
It means only
Yeah.
one wash.
I see.
So he paid one.
And it looks like he paid 3 for it because he's
Three,
getting
sorry,
one
he
back.
played 3 for Terraform. And obviously Terraform's pretty good for Dimble because he's got a stall.
It's A, a stall, B, +2 for Xxcha
That's alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
once they unlock their hero.
It has to go in your hand though because
Because
yeah.
Dimble needs what's it
But we know
called?
it's there in spirit.
I
He
don't
needs
know-
like a card to be played before he uses Diplo to actually get like value out of it.
I think that's me.
He needs either
Hmm.
leadership or he needs tech.
Anyone else want to talk about any deals before I pass?
I see what you're saying because he didn't take the 2-planet symbol system.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, even
it's very,
leadership would do, right? He can buy tokens or a token off Archon Red. In fact, he
Yeah.
may well want to with lead from the front out.
Bring inf.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
he's
mean, it
scoring
is-
round 1 if he doesn't.
All mine.
It is a point, that's for sure. Got a coal mine.
Shame.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be
like-
an easy.
is he gonna just like take it? Is he gonna
He
come
gets a
straight in?
mech first.
I don't know if I risk it. I do get a mech first, but I don't get to use it for the core mine.
No, you do the coal mine, bro.
Should absolutely call mine and then
I
just.
just be a coward.
Mark's not gonna run the rift round 1. Suicide their game.
And
Okay.
then
Luburger playing
That's it.
very conservatively there. Especially with 3-3-3 out, I think I would have been.
on to home system.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Or-
Yes, you lose a dude,
And
but maybe against Mahact, that's not the worst thing.
anything I need.
Yeah, yeah,
Like-
exactly, right?
You lose like a potential combat, like
I
it
can't
means that you
imagine
can move
that.
the dread to deny a combat. I don't know. It's
Exactly. I don't think Mark's going to run in there.
I wonder if we'll see Mahact run the Rift. I don't think so. There's
They
like
talked
a very
about
good
it.
reward.
They talked about it pre-game, and I think if they were going to do it, they would have taken lower initiative and tried to do it
That's
before
nice we play as well.
Imperial Arms Vault.
Delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, Primal.
Gonna grab my-
Oops, Dyson Sphere.
We have a 4-2 Primal. That is
Pro TI gameplay.
Obviously, very good for Diplo especially.
mm-hmm,
He's gonna easily get a 6 resource Diplo because Terraform's next action, right? So
Dimension, so
good for Babel.
though it depends, maybe
Yeah, I'll take that.
maybe Turtles
This is
try
very
to-
interesting that he's gone for this one. Why would he go for Cormond?
I think he wanted to become neighbors so they could wash each other
Yeah.
as quickly as possible.
What?
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense actually.
Rush.
Oh, so he wants to double tech perhaps.
That's certainly what it looks
I
like.
would not. I
Is,
probably wouldn't want to double tech myself, but
It seems somewhat unnecessary
No, it doesn't.
because he
I kind of hate double teching in general at the start.
round one,
It's very-
yeah. I
it's-
have learnt over time how fraught it is. I think there are very few factions who can
Oh,
pull
and I'll
off
put it in.
spending 6 resources on.
I mean, the last time I played Barony, I single teched.
Yeah.
I attacked and I didn't double tech even though Diplo was in.
Yeah.
Because I favored just getting 5 extra resources of Diplo and building the flagship. I don't know like if that's the right move, but it certainly felt correct in that game.
Yeah, I'd
Unfortunately, that
say
game has failed, so I can't even say that I did well. But, you know.
I think
I'd say the one time I'm looking to double tech round one is if Diplo is
I
out
can use agent.
and I can follow it
So
conveniently.
let's put a token down and
Yeah.
that's how it works. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean with Barony, there's so many things you can do with resources round one. You can unlock your commander, you can get more dreads out.
Okay.
No, play it.
Oh,
6 resources is a lot.
go.
Avenger Frog is just trying to figure out how to show how he's using his agent. So he's just decided to place the token and then quickly take it back,
Yeah.
breaking
believe-
the rules.
I believe he said he was using his agent beforehand.
Verbally announced
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
to the group.
I wouldn't bother with placing the whole token.
Yeah.
I just want to
Yeah.
make it clear that Jordan didn't actually verbally assault me during that secret chat.
That's good. That's good.
Vega,
Did you actually verbally assault him?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Gamma.
Oh, Naalu get access to the
Oh my
Gamma.
gosh! And you just used.
That's
He
pretty
didn't bring
sick.
enough infantry though.
No, he
You-
didn't.
Yeah, this is a disaster moment.
No, is it though? He just hit freelancers. He could spend Maluk on
Yeah,
a mech
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, but like,
Spicy.
Oh, it's one unit. No.
this is actually like a pretty big fuck up by Avenger Frog. He didn't realize. So the reason you would pop tech first action
Me done.
is
Right.
if you wanted the money for tech and you wanted to do freelancers.
Yeah.
I played this slice as this faction and I did the exact same move with this card.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the freelancers, but this time, Avenger Frog got
Oh,
the
so you wanted to
freelancers and
take-
he got the Gamma.
You wanted to take all for infantry and build a carrier?
That other
Yes, exactly right.
Makes sense.
He
makes
could have
sense.
built a carrier right now,
I
and he could go to Malice, and he could take Quaison Raran, and then he could even do a warfare build. Like,
agents.
Mm,
And
He'd only be able to take one of Kusenran because he didn't bring enough infantry. But yeah, if he'd brought one more infantry, he could do
yeah, well, I mean,
Malice.
he should have brought
if
all his dudes.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
should have
I'm-
brought them
what I'm
all
saying.
and built another carrier.
It's just a completely missed opportunity, unfortunately. Well,
s-
shit happens.
And we see Titans shoring up the left-hand side against Saar.
This is a very big chance for a what's it called? A freelance as well. If
Mm-hmm.
he gets some freelancers
right.
here, it could be very good for Nekro. I'd imagine
Yeah.
he'd do it. Doesn't get it.
No,
It's always a fucking frag.
hmm The +1/+1 on Growl is kind of nice.
All right.
I mean,
well-
it's good for Nekro because he can hero it. It's a
That-
4.
That's it. I mean, he does have another 4 blue in his slice, but it is the
Yeah,
equidistant,
that's
and
true, actually.
I'm expecting Titans to go and sit on it as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah, like, he didn't take any fighters as carrier. Not really a fan of that. But, I mean, yeah, like, they're not terrible explorers. Like, he got an attachment. He also got a coal mine, which he
Oh.
chose not to do.
There goes the Sarball.
Would you like to wash me, Mr. White?
Yes, I believe
Nice.
I shall wash you.
Yeah, there must
Like
have been a deal between them or an agreement made if they're gonna if Titans offer that wash.
Who was missing?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think Babel's just going to Mechatol.
Where's the right?
Jordan's got like $1 million.
the alpha?
His leadership, so the second Warfare gets played, he's going to build a shitload of cruisers, and he's just going to go to Rigels.
Too green.
Yeah, I mean he needs to pop leadership.
Was
He doesn't even need to pop leadership first now.
Pulp Fiction?
He can just move his other cruiser out and take Archon Vale as well. Oof. Nekro won't be happy about it.
I don't know. I think
We
that's
will do a build,
I mean,
Yeah.
I
possibly.
don't know if he can though, because Nekro can slam back in with the cruiser and a carrier and a mech.
Mr. White was hard.
If leadership doesn't happen though, it's like kind of like a entering. I mean, not really actually. I was about to say it's going to be like kind of a disaster for Xxcha,
I
but
didn't grab the 2 for this.
he's got another stall still. He's still got terraform.
Yeah, he's
Right.
got
He did
terraforming.
agent.
He did his agent on the 2-1.
Yeah.
And because when he plays the terraforming, it becomes 3 as well.
I did grab them though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know.
I would be I think we might not see that many activations out of Xxcha. They might be going for the 3 tokens this round.
5. I'll do a build.
I'd hate that. I would not want him to do that.
Well, then how is he getting two more trade goods for 3, 3, and 3?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Actually, it's the only option.
And you
I mean, if
really,
he's
really
gonna-
want to score round 1 as Xxcha.
I mean, I would like to take my whole slice if possible, personally.
Yeah, but we can already tell that he's missed out on the Mahact agent. That's going Nekro's way.
Is it?
I
Let me
think
look
so.
at this
They,
first.
there were a lot of whispers between red and green, and Nekro had a lot more money than Xxcha because he bought terraforming.
It would have been
Alright.
really huge if he found the freelancers then.
So we have
'Cause he would have been able
Mahact.
to take it all.
Yeah, of course.
So I wonder what Mahact is thinking, because I think he wants to double tech.
Yeah, but
I
he
wonder if
needs
he's
the
still
red
gonna
stick
go like
first.
Cruiser 2 path.
100%. I think it's Cruiser 2, and or he could go straight up green for hyper round 1.
Oh, I'd hate
But
that personally.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, if I wanted to ask someone
double
about what
frag.
double tech to get as Mahact round 1, it would probably be you, Moon. So on top of Cruiser 2, what do you reckon?
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to go the Cruiser 2 path. That's the issue
I
with
mean-
cruisers is that they just kind of suck.
Maybe he just spends 9 influence on tokens here and scores.
Really not play with the objective.
I mean, yeah, he does have 3 tokens right now.
Yeah.
So he could go. He could just go DET Grav Drive. Until-
Yeah,
Does he have enough money to build off of? Because he definitely doesn't. I mean, he could also do 3, 3, and 3, but I think 3 tokens would make more sense here. It's less costly. Naalu heading
curious that
over to Malice immediately.
yeah, I think I think if I was, I think I would have went to Quest and Raran.
Oh, and the Tomb of Nvidia on Malice. It's a clean 2 token planet now.
Yeah.
Neos.
If you think about it, like Quest and Raran, Malice are kind of like the same value.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
issue is that now, now the Wormhole Nexus is open.
If you need it
I mean, you just gave
Should
Saar
not-
another potential target.
Yeah, well, let's wait.
Yeah, and it's a big planet, and it's not very well defended. So
Mhm.
I think it's
Yeah,
very likely that your carrier just fucking dies.
Yeah, I definitely.
doesn't
If I
die,
was
but-
going to go to Malice, I wouldn't have done it this early.
I
Suppose he doesn't have a whole lot of options
Oh.
because he's waiting for warfare.
Please.
I would like to become
Oh,
Naval Selection
he's trying
anyway.
to beg for a wash.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean, he was the trade master. Is Titans paying his debt as well?
I'm going to pop leadership. Any payment not to. Going once. Going.
This is actually like a dream scenario for Mahact. So for Mahact, definitely you
Mhm.
follow, and you get 3 tokens.
Yeah, you go 3 tokens. And he even got 1 extra token off volatile fuel source. He has predictive, like he can easily score the 3 tokens. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not
Follow that
spending
shit.
them. He's going for the
Nerds,
double
nerds.
tech. He's going for the double tech for sure.
I think in this scenario, the right move is 100% to get the tokens,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can just Diplo, Mir, and X once again.
Yep.
And if you do want to go Cruiser 2, you can, and you just single tech. You're basically trading the double tech for 3 tokens. Cheers.
I am going to.
It's buying 2. Oh, 2 is a good middle ground, actually. 2 might be the best. Yeah, I like it, actually. That's good. I like it.
Would you spend X like this, or would you? I would have thought you spent Mir and 2 trade goods instead.
Well, I mean, if you refresh X and Cormund off of Diplo, then you get 5 resources, right?
That's true. That's true. Maybe that's the play. Maybe he is only going to
Ultimately,
single
it's-
tech for me for Cruiser 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Oh, he's also paying for speaker. Oh no, the lift was for speaker. That's a good deal.
Area.
Yeah, that's an easy deal for Nekro. You love it.
I feel like it's a good deal
Okay.
both ways, to be honest.
Yeah, no, for
'Cause
sure. I mean,
Mahact
Mahact
want their
loves...
money.
Definitely. And you're basically like giving a guy, you're letting the guy like pick after you, essentially, like another dude. Which doesn't really matter, like in the grand sense,
Mm.
grand scale of things, I should
What a move
say.
as well.
And what do you get? You get a warfare. That's pretty cool. So now he can go to like Archon Vale or something.
Especially with this
Let's get to some
with
spicy
this
stuff.
because he could only get 1 carrier unlocked out of this lift.
These 2.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was like, oh, get the freelancers.
Yeah.
Because if he
Freelancers
got
would be
freelancers, he
huge.
could just build a dread, and then he can take everything if he wants to.
Yep, here comes warfare.
I don't know if Jordan was ever going to contest Archon Vale, but because of that
think he's
warfare
still going to.
usage, no, I don't think he can anymore.
He sure can.
Because
He
Jordan
has
had
4
to
in fleet.
use-
Yeah, cool.
No, but what's it called? He's got like only 1 action, right? And he has to either go to Archon Vale or he has to go to Rigel's.
Why
If
does
he's
he have
scared of
only 1
Saar,
action?
he'll go Rigel. Because he only gets to make 1 action every time it goes around, right?
Oh, right, sure.
And
Yeah, he goes to the
yeah.
Rigels first. Oh, you think
then-
that Nekro will take Archon Vale?
Yeah, I think so. Like it's better than Ang, right?
Well, I mean, if he's done a deal with Babel not to hit the Rigels, then maybe he can just go to Archon Vale.
Yeah,
We'll find out very soon.
yeah, we will.
Back on Mahact.
I wouldn't want to put.
I'm gonna play tech. I'll make
If I was playing Titans, I would not want to put him in a position where he wanted to take the Rigels. I just want to take it and just be done with it.
Clarify, guys. Finish your warfare builds first. So,
Yeah, I haven't done
Yeah,
my
yeah,
warfare
yeah.
build.
yeah. So this is why, like, as
Yeah.
the tech holder or the person next, you need to control your timings. So it's like, yeah. Just
Interesting. He
It's
just
only,
built
like,
for
WE who's missing out on like
infantry.
no. So anyone who's
Not another
playing warfare now, and
capacity
fucking
shit.
around with their builds, didn't know that tech was going to pop.
yeah, exactly. But it's the person's fault who's playing tech. Like they're
No, I
allowed to announce they're going to do it. There's nothing that you miss out on.
No, there's a difference between announcing it and like actually starting to play. Like pressing the play button and doing those things.
But the fucking just while they debate the rules or whatever. Fuck, Roku was like, holy shit, we're having these serious conversations in round 1. I'm done. I mean, we got the cursed timing as well. We got warfare and attack.
Definitely a debatable point.
I wonder if that like fucks people over, warfare and
Yeah,
attack.
I do see both sides.
Oh, Jordan chose not to attack, right?
I assume so. He doesn't have he wanted to spend all his money on plastic so he can take this whole slice.
Yeah, it's unfortunate though because I think I bet John would have loved to attack if he could, but it's just because of the timing of Diplo.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
sure. If Diplo
That's
went in a way that would let him do both, I think he'd like to. But I don't think he's that disappointed not to.
Yeah, it's just definitely for factions like Titans. You know, he becomes like it's not even like twice as strong when he gets a certain engine too. He
Mhm.
becomes like so much stronger.
If you want to
I
It
skip
feels
mean,
like
the chances are that he'll get tech
researching
next
Reason
round, right?
2, spending
I don't think Mahact's going to take it again as speaker. I think they're
Yeah,
much
that's
more
his
likely
choice.
to
yeah. I
take.
mean, you're probably right actually.
No.
I mean,
Well,
with
shit. You know,
with
maybe
these agendas, I think they're very likely to take trade or leadership, and then Nekro is never going to take tech if they can help it.
yeah.
That was Red.
Um,
Roku who DC'd. Oh yeah, Roku who dropped. Frog.
I'm here.
Yeah. So you're still powering around with your current build.
I'm playing now. I'm doing an activation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just keep on doing that stuff.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
on chugging.
Okay.
I completely. I mean, Necro, sorry, can actually get custodians, so I guess he will actually
Mm,
probably go for Aang.
h-
I don't know if I
Oh,
would
you
bother.
you don't think Saar's taking it? Oh, he didn't. No, he
Oh
didn't.
yeah, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, no shit. Sarah's 100% taking Mechatol. Yeah. So yeah,
Uh,
you have no dreams of taking Mechatol, so you'd still
I mean,
get Archon.
how is he taking it? Oh,
Saar,
Diplo, the two
Diplo
influence.
hasn't been played yet.
Yep.
He takes 2 trade goods whenever he gets Tekra
Yeah,
and Torcan.
that's right. Yeah, so he takes Tekra and
It's easy.
Torcan, and then he refreshes Torcan and one of these 2 influence planets. Yeah.
I feel like Jordan has to go to the Rigels here. I don't see why he wouldn't.
Right.
We'll just DC.
If he's got a solid deal in place with Saar, that the Saar definitely won't go there, then he would want to take Archon Veil first and deny it to Nekro.
4 crews at home. Titans is taking the Rigels. Yeah, 4 burner. Yeah, he 100% is.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, he's taking the Rigels. He just doesn't have to do it this action. Is all I'm saying.
Well, no, I think he should do it this action because if he doesn't do it this action, I think it becomes really juicy for Saar.
Well,
Because
that's what I was
Saar's
saying.
on.
The
Alright.
only reason he moves to Archon Veil first is if he's got a really solid deal with Saar.
Yeah,
If the
I
deal
guess.
hasn't been done, then yeah, he absolutely goes Rigels first. Get it locked down.
Yeah, and he's activating it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So they didn't
just too
reach some
juicy.
sort of peace accord. Instead, they're just gonna get the job
I
done.
mean, it's just you either do a negotiation or you just have 0 problems because you just go there, right?
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it.
It's just easier for all parties.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see this triple explore.
Hey, guys, when when Discord just shat itself, I've lost my overlay again. So just
Could you deal without it?
I can, but like sometimes it's nice to just look to see.
Oh, I just realized the overlay is not working. Hang on.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm not going to restart the server again, but
Okay.
just be patient with me.
Hey guys, question. When I was doing my warfare build, I didn't know tech was actually popped during that time. Do you mind if I do my
Well,
tech
this is
build, let's say
exactly
4
what we were
TG for it?
talking about. Right.
I mean, nope. Oh, dude, that's fucked. Ooh. Wait, no, is he saying no, he doesn't mind? Or nope, as in you can't do it?
That's a 4B call.
Window gone, bud. Fuck.
Rough.
That's really rough. But like, to be honest, like it is 100% on Avenger Frog
Yep.
Spend all your resources on.
because there's literally like a giant discussion about tech.
Yeah, they were talking about it.
Jordan being like, "Oh, you should fucking wait." Anyway, what do we got? We got a blue skit. Who gives a crap?
What am I doing?
Alright.
So who
Frag and
who
coal mine
shared
and
his
an
thoughts on
attachment.
sheets?
That's fine.
Look at the sheets.
I got tokens.
Yeah, makes sense.
I will not do that.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Babel does contest Malice. That's for sure.
Mm.
Because he has like, I think he has the freedom
Not
to.
this.
How many?
Yeah. I mean, he's not
Oh,
doing
no.
it this round though, right? He's just gonna take Ticker and Token and Mechatol.
Yeah, I didn't look at his token situation. Yeah, that is 100% what he's doing.
I've got the little tool helper.
Unless he gets a volatile fuel source, I suppose.
Yeah, that'd be
Be a
huge.
thing.
He went
I think he
gravity
has
drive, right?
enough
Yeah.
to contest it.
Yeah, I
If you
mean,
take like a carrier,
then
2
a
infantry,
carrier and a fighter in there, yeah.
maybe throw in the cruiser.
Anywhere in your play area.
Then you're taking Mechatol very light, but I guess that's also fine.
Well, that's what the space dock's for, right? At least you can build.
Well,
Get more
with
money.
what money? He's gonna take Ticker and Token. He can refresh Token and.
Oh, you could
Final.
actually
I
bought
spent
Cruiser
me.
too.
Yeah, I bought
Yeah.
Cruiser too.
Yeah, if he hits a volatile fuel source, what he does is hit Malice before Mechatol, get a third trade
Yeah,
grid, and then he can spend Primal for resources for the build.
Exactly. Exactly.
My turn now. I will activate. Yeah.
Diplo stall.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Well, he might lose his shot at ever doing this. What if Mahact just jumps in? Oh, we need Roku to do his tech.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. We can now.
I mean, I'd definitely be thinking about.
Kind of glad I was muted because I said some really mean shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. 1-1 planet.
Yeah, Rich World on fucking Zanhact is not the greatest.
Can you put that on your board, please?
Okay.
Oh, he put Cruiser 2 on his sheet, but not on the board.
Normally, unit upgrade.
Oh,
and then
bad.
your colors.
Not good.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to do either.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for clarity's sake, when you just sort of go around, you don't actually have to go to there. It's not looking at 2 spots per text.
Fucking Murderous Troll got burned by that once. Did you hear that story?
I don't know that I've heard that story, no.
He was in an SCPT tournament.
Oh, wow.
And he had the win like pretty much locked down.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least he thought he did.
Uh-huh.
Because he didn't see that the Moat player had a unit upgrade. Because Moat placed it on his sheet. Not good.
That is very suspicious.
Very sus.
Tragic.
But the Moat player was apparently new to TTS, I think, so.
Right.
Don't wash it with many.
Yeah. And he, like, because of that, like, no one noticed he had the unit upgrade either, so suddenly the guy who's gonna win this just, like, got no heat in the final round.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's for like a unit upgrade objective,
Yeah,
was
like
it?
3 unit upgrades or something, I think it was, you know.
Yeah.
Not good. Very bad.
Seems.
So it looks like Nekro is not gonna contest Arkham Vale after all.
Let's do a trust exercise.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The trust fall. Okay.
I don't like this move. I'd
No,
rather.
I hate it. I would be. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe he hasn't realized that Saar's taking custodians and thinks he can get it.
Yeah, I mean, exactly right. That's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know. I don't know how he thinks he was paying for it, but you know, I guess agent for
You'll,
2 trade goods and your 4 influence or 5 influence.
You'll note that Jordan chose not to place the 3rd sleeper. So he is definitely going to place a sleeper in Archon Vale if he does go there.
Correct.
We'll see what he does.
You can move a sleeper.
White
Oh,
made a
Oh.
trade
agreement.
Even from a locked system, I believe.
for a unknown promise.
Really?
I believe so because you don't. They're not
Okay.
ever being
That's alright.
scuttled because they're not actual
Not my wrath
units.
you have to face.
But I could be wrong about
Yeah, I
that.
I didn't even know.
I mean, it's probably a heads up play not to do it just in case. But
Kill him. He's ahead.
Yeah.
oh, the obsidian.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Babel's going to be coming out of
Next time.
round 1 with 2 free points. So he's going to have heat.
You're gonna have the heat.
We're gonna fight.
The fuck
Oh
is this?
boy.
That was
Nah,
fast.
I'm playing rally. Any
Ah.
suppose?
This is just a 1 token for 2 play.
No.
That's a spicy card to draw for you.
Yeah, so good.
I wonder if
Hell yeah.
Going once. Going.
I don't think
I
he has.
don't think he was going to
My turn.
what's it called?
Yeah.
Oh, too late.
Oh wait.
I think he still had the tokens he needed.
Oh,
Um,
go back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, because he had like 5 tokens on his sheet that he could use to do the spend. Oh, I don't really think that's efficient.
No, it's
Unless there's
absolutely
something I'm
not.
missing, I don't think like he should have done that.
No, no.
I think just wait until like next round,
I
and
think
just play it when you
ac-
go and get one of the tokens, right?
exactly 100%. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're not wasting that one token unless he has
Yeah.
plans for literally all of his tokens already. Then I think it's just a waste.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm only saying that because it looks like he doesn't have plans for the tokens. You know, I
Exactly
see
right.
like
His cruiser can
I
only
see
take one more
one.
planet.
Yeah, and he's got no money, so he can't do a build. So
I would have
yeah,
just been taking Evera there so that
I'll watch them.
that turtles don't get it as a
yeah,
free Diplo.
I'm surprised.
Okay.
But then I
I'd probably
would have
go
also
to Everett
tried
as
to
well.
build another cruiser somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a
Yeah,
way
I
he could
mean,
get one more
Roku.
trade good to have 2 infantry and a cruiser in his home system instead of that 4 infantry.
I'm definitely not the biggest fan of Roku's.
Yeah, how he's played
What's it
this
called?
round.
Yeah. Oh, of course, Roku is another activation because Diplo's still in. So no, I think the rally may have been necessary. Now that I think of it.
Done.
Why is that?
Because well, he's got a. If when Diplo gets played, he can follow it, right? And then he can build some shit at home.
But couldn't he do that already?
Oh.
Yeah, but he needs to. I think he loses the ability to score if he does that.
Color.
Oh, I see.
No, don't
Even with
fucking.
predictive? Can't he just predictive some fleet out and he'd be
Yeah,
fine?
yeah, he could, but then he has to go down to 2 fleet.
Done.
Sure, that doesn't seem so bad
Wait,
to
why
me.
can't we
Because
whisper with observers? Like, I get not whispering with people who are streaming. Nah. I don't want advice from Manbird.
To roll the color dice. I think.
I'll just whisper you on Discord. Then no one will know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there you go. So if I'm Nekro, I'm kind of annoyed that he's fucking gone in here. But at the same time, it's kind of my fault if I'm Nekro. So.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like I feel like when you look at this situation where Jordan's taken like both equidistance, I don't know. It's too late to be like, oh, let's kill Titans. I think, but
No, of course you did.
Oh,
Why did
Now.
why did
Bitch.
why did Titans just
I'm
spin
going
2 tokens?
Diplo home system.
Maybe he forgot to spend one on an earlier card.
I'm going to.
hey, what did Xxcha pay for the Titans promissory? It was just 3 trade goods, member.
Yep.
He first action went to Atlas, and then Xxcha went to Quan, and they just basically wash commodities.
Oh wow, freelancers on Evera off Diplo.
You do have a window because it's after, right? Yeah.
How much money's he got? No, not much.
I mean, he can't
mean, he
3
could
3 and
do it.
3 without 2 more trade goods.
Well, he actually has. Oh, but if he does the tokens, then he can't.
Get your flagship?
He can't build. I mean, maybe you just build a dreadnought.
He's one short of getting his flagship
Yeah,
out.
well.
I mean, he's a single resource off.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's 2 off.
No, because he can spend influence on Archon Ren for freelancers.
Anyone want to buy a blue cultural frag for 2?
No, I was hoping to.
Oh yeah, that's right. He can spend them as mixed. Yeah.
I could go for the.
I mean, like.
I'm good.
Think I gotta drop a mech on that planet.
You know, like if he did have that one more resource, you would 100%
Wow.
drop the flagship. I
So he
think.
spent Quan
Okay.
inefficiently just to put a mech down.
So you spent 3 on a mech, eh?
2 on a mech.
Some might say 3. Others might say 2.
Quan.
Got you back, Dimble. Got you back.
It's alright.
Yeah, that's rough. If he had a single trade good more, then he could drop the flagship. Then there's no need to actually do a build in that round because he spent all his shit.
Yeah, I mean,
but you know, that's just how it goes, right?
I hate this. Is he gonna do the build and not score? I hate it.
Yeah, that's rough. But I mean, he can't. There was no way he was going to get 2 trade goods if he couldn't get 1 trade good, right?
I would have spent like both the planets on a dread there or something instead.
Yeah, no, 100%. That would have been the better move, I think.
Tactic actions.
And then just score the
And
point.
You've got 1 in there, and I don't think you followed leadership. How did you get your?
I followed tech.
No, yeah. Oh, of course you did. What am I? Yep.
Jordan forgetting that, Necrovirus are a faction.
Yeah. Policing the tech. Wow, Babel.
I didn't mean that. Holy shit.
Quan might become the best planet on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
now
Xxcha
it's
didn't
pretty good,
follow
correct?
tech.
Yeah.
We'll send 1 fighter.
So my guess
Definitely.
is
I mean, let's count how many people didn't follow tech. I mean, even Nekro followed tech. I don't think Naalu followed tech.
they did
Oh yeah,
not.
Naalu missed the window.
That's right.
Xxcha didn't follow tech and Titans didn't follow tech. So 3 out of 6 players are not following tech in round 1. Yeesh.
Yeah. I
Babel knew it.
Oh my gosh.
And the fact that
did
he asked for it
he
knows
hit the
makes
volatile
me know
fuel source. He knows what's. Oh.
he
Oof.
knows what he's gonna do with it. So.
I mean, I had to assume it's Malice, but Atlas is also
Yeah,
looking
it's
kind of juicy if he wants to contest Titans a bit.
Well, the issue with contesting Titans is they've got the fucking agent.
Calling it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
The ground combat might be a bit tricky.
we completely forgot about this.
Oh, this is not
I don't care about
This
This
is
so
not
bad.
Saar. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, this is really bad because he has to spend like both Mir and X.
Mm-hmm. This
Nah,
is
I don't.
an insanely greedy play, and it's going to be immediately punished.
Very
Saar just come in anyway, right? To get the 6 influence.
Let's get a victory point.
How do we do custodians on?
So yeah, I mean, this is like the difference in mindset.
Complicated.
Roku has chosen to, instead of like build ships off Diplo, he's just gonna take Mechatol with his cruiser, cruiser 2. So now he's just, after this round, he's gonna be reduced to a carrier and a dreadnought. So, and the dreadnought's got no infantry and it's in a grab rip, so it might just die.
Yeah, Blue. I gave.
So like,
I meant to pay
Right.
back.
oh,
Yeah, that's right. He gets
yeah, I'm not a fan. I feel like Roku is just gonna be like completely shat on in this coming round because of this.
Oh, yeah, I think Roku's game is almost over.
Sweet.
Almost over. Oh my god, the call has been made.
I mean,
This guy gets a free point. His game is almost over. Now I get what you mean though.
I don't think Luburger's an aggressive enough player to capitalize on it
So you said I was
in the
gonna-
way that he could.
gonna get rid of my-
But he's never going to see Loader or Evera.
Had 2 commodities and
Yeah,
free
yeah.
wash.
And
Whoops, not that one. This
Okay.
one.
I mean, Dimble,
Do I pass?
the issue is the Nebula, right? So he's unlikely to push
Yep.
in. But either of these players could very easily take Laser Saculag as well as Lodor.
Yeah, I mean for sure.
I mean, I don't think Mahact end the round with Mechatol. I think
And
Saar
bits of Necro's
takes it off
slice
them.
have been taken by Titans. So maybe
Mhm.
instead of just being like, oh, maybe he'll just go,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to move into Lodor because it's easier
Yeah.
now.
And this is the thing, Saar don't care that Titans have taken this like slice and a half because they can just take Malice and Mechatol and have that slice,
Yeah.
And so Nekro will happily move right and just crush Mahact out of a slice.
Yeah. 100%. And this is just like the risky run when you play something like Mahact.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a risky one when you play Mahact and
When
then
you
try to
just,
do
like-
this.
Yeah, 100%. Because like,
Yeah, you
oh,
called it.
and he builds, so he's not
Yeah,
scoring.
He's
Oh,
not
so
scoring round
sad.
1. Very
Could've
interesting
scored.
choice.
You could have scored, Dimble.
He's doing. He could have been a contender. He's doing the opposite of what I did in my Xxcha game, which is that
He's
he's
building
just.
it back. What is this build?
He's not even spending his 1 trade good.
I don't know what else he'd build. I don't know. Just placing a token to build a mech and 2 fighters isn't the most enthusiastic. Maybe not
But he had
enthusiastic.
3 in a trade good. You could have put at least like a carrier and a mech down. Or...
Now Babel's kind of in like a weird spot because
Yeah, I
wants to
definitely
go
would
up.
have Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, Babel wants to go to Malice and he wants to go to Mechatol, but he's got limited ships because he has no Chaos mapping.
For that, but
I mean,
Maybe you're
does that
supposed
matter?
to,
He's got more than enough. There's a single cruiser on Mechatol. There's a single carrier and fighter on Malice. Like,
Yeah, but
he has
the thing is,
5
I
ships.
don't like this.
You don't?
I think you've got to extort Titans first.
Oh, that's an interesting play. Yeah.
Because you've got to. This Titans agent is going to come in, and Mahact's going to like promise his whole game for it.
I can.
It
fight.
depends
And
how much he
then-
moves.
Are you bringing ships?
I mean, he has to bring a ship.
Okay.
This isn't final mission.
You need to bring a fighter and the
I mean, I guess
cruiser.
like a carrier and 2 fighters is
I don't want to have to use my commander. You suck.
I'm not sure if he's using his commander at all this round.
And I think if you threatened Atlas,
Something to sell for.
you could you could
Yeah,
try to
but
be like,
then
oh,
if I
just
have
give me
to
the
use
agent and I won't bother you.
Yeah.
score,
After this, what if he doesn't hit Malice? What if he hits
Yeah,
Berigloda or Lazasakulag?
Come on.
Does he have his agent?
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
he does. Oh, yeah.
There are
Okay.
cruiser
I
2s
mean,
on the
yeah, if
board.
he's got the agent,
Yeah.
100% you go to Bragloader. Yep.
Yeah. I think that it's so
And then-
too juicy, right?
Roll some
Yeah.
dice.
If this succeeds,
Mm-hmm.
in that case, he should bring 2 fighters. Like,
For this, yeah. Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
I think
so-
2 fighters here and take Berigloda instead of contesting Malice.
I completely missed that. That is 100% the right play. Yeah.
All right, we're solid. We're solid.
Are you solid? Is there an agent?
Hit to a hit.
Does,
All right, I'm gonna
does
land
Jordan
you
say
at
anything?
parlay.
Jordan's not saying anything.
Well, hold on.
Let's.
No, okay. Maybe there was an agreement to not use the agent.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's part of like their
Yes.
border agreement.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the sort of deal you need to be making. There's no need to extort Atlas if you make that deal.
Ooh,
Alright.
another hit
That's
for me.
one.
That's
Nah,
one.
I'll give you the TG now. Just do it. Do the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, is this Titans?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna try and win the ground.
No. Babel paid for
Oh,
the agent.
Babel's paying for the agent.
against
I
So he's
see.
keeping it 3v1.
My luck is.
Mhm.
Okay.
And look at that. Completely pointless.
Man, thanks for it.
Alright. I grab a.
Well, I mean, he gets to keep an infantry
Yeah,
for a
bring your rolls
TG.
blood.
It could be worse.
Commodity.
Oh, it's funny, man.
But I was gonna offer to.
That's how it goes sometimes.
I was gonna offer to refresh it, but I can't.
Sometimes you just like roll with 3 hits when you pay.
No, it dies. It has to
I
die.
don't know.
Yeah,
I
cannot.
just I
I
hate
know.
this round 1 from Mahact so much.
I'm going to pass my
Yeah,
turn
it's
on.
not.
Don't do your turn if you want to see my build.
Okay.
I'm just saying that because I'm not a fan of things.
I wonder if it's actually.
Neighborly. If you would like to flip that to a trade good.
I'm thinking of Breg Loader,
Wow.
and I think it's a good move, but at the same time, you like leave your whole slice open.
And he built big,
But
so
maybe
he's
like-
not going to try and score round 1 either,
Thank you very much, David.
That is alright. I'm about to give my trade good to
even without
It's
custodians.
actually going to score round 1.
So,
I think Avenger Frog will score.
I think I'll pass,
Yeah.
but as I pass, I'll use
Necro will score.
to move.
I think that's it.
mhm.
No one else
That,
has
that
money.
definitely looks like it. I
Oh, no,
definitely.
that's Mahawk will score.
The Mahact will
Um,
score off predictive, yeah.
Yep.
I just think it's a huge mistake for Xxcha not to try and score round 1.
Before I pass, get the TG yellow. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it means that his secret is like unscorable. So he
The
feels
only
like
other
that-
thing I can imagine is that it is scoreable and he's planning to take Imperial round 2.
Pass.
Mm.
And he's not trying to go as crazy as me with the round 2 mid-round unlock, but the end of round unlock. We have Yvonne in chat asking about Hell Mode. They've asked for your take on what is Hell Mode, Moon.
Hell mode just is yeah. Hell mode is it's just like generally people are a lot less like forgiving
Still got a turn.
of
What the fuck is this?
and a lot more like strict on timing windows in this case.
I'm gonna use my commander.
Yeah.
Who is?
It's not there's like some weird like wait, what's happening?
I'm not
Oh,
stacking.
he's using your agent. Why are you going to that one?
Calm it down from the peanut gallery.
Oh, I mean I understand why you go for that one actually, because that one's not going to be contested. Whereas Breg Loader will
That's
be.
some lag.
Yeah.
That's some ping.
Can someone grab
definitely.
the planets for me?
Whoa. How much TGs are you going to pay me to not Graviton?
Basically, not US man. Yeah. We don't no supports for the last point.
Yeah, I'm listening. What do you
That-
want?
Yeah.
I think a trade good is reasonable.
So Dimble's extorting Graviton on a single mech
Went in the bin. There you go.
against this Saar carrier, and he got it too. Yeah,
With Graviton, though, that's the.
I mean, it'd be pretty bad if it got the hit.
20%. It's 30%.
No, it's 9 with gravity because you've got Animass.
Oh,
Who the
20%.
fuck gets anti-mass?
yeah.
You do because you are Saar? I mean, I would pay. Like in the one chance,
100%.
the off chance it goes wrong. Like,
Muffin?
Seems like it'll work out better. All right, I called it once.
oh,
Watch this one. This is gonna be fucking mine.
fucking hell! If it's expedition, I'd cry.
Unless it's already out.
Oh shit!
The deck seeded. The deck
Yeah.
seeded.
Oh my god.
Good. That's good.
Obsidian,
That's cheating.
volatile fuel source, mining rod. Yep, it's seeded.
And you know, if he went to
Get a mech on that planet, and then I'll
Oh.
get one
that's
TG for
that's
the
a good
other.
move.
You keep this one.
It's a big welcome back for Babel to Aussie TI.
I'm past. Holy shit! Oh, that was so good.
You only got one mech there, not both. I'm sort of surprised by that.
Okay. We go to scoring.
I bet
We're gonna.
I bet he'll try to get to Breg later as well.
Well, it's only possible. I mean, he'll likely have higher initiative than Turtles. I wonder whether the idea was
Come on.
Okay.
if he takes Bergloader, he knows that Turtles are just going to barrel into him because it's, you know, the most important system in their slice.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Whereas
like,
Laser Saki, like, what's Mahact going to do about it? They ain't got any plastic.
I guess we've got a few leaders.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. But you know, like, if Xxcha does decide to barrel into him, like, what does Xxcha like
Yeah, the guy with leaders.
do?
You know?
Yeah.
Avenger Frog, are you scoring?
No.
Okay, scoring's finished.
Oh, Naalu didn't score despite having 3 tokens.
We have
Oh.
boundary.
Oh wow.
So only Nekro and Mahact chose to score.
Alrighty.
All right, now we have a real objective.
Interesting.
Control more planets than 2 of your neighbors, and this is a very planet-heavy map. Keeping the maths up on this is quite tricky. We do have an agenda phase, round 1. That's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. I always like the round 1 agenda.
Mhm.
Always very common in like the Frankens, but most of the time, you know, honestly,
they need
hot
to
take, I
update
don't think
votes.
agenda really matters much.
Fucking hoax.
Most of the time,
Are you
big
What
asterisks.
are you hoax?
Now they're making the weed jokes.
Mhm.
But I feel like agenda phase can be like pretty like low impact most of the time. But we'll see. That could be some pretty high
Yeah,
impact stuff.
Round 1, the agendas are not usually.
Literally
As
talks
exciting.
about token in Xxcha's law.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I
It's
mean-
been 9. We've just fixed that up as well.
What's the weed code? It's
I mean, in the few games I've played with Babel lately, he's been like kind of slayed by the agenda deck. So I wouldn't be too surprised if the first agenda we see is Xxcha,
Okay, everything's automated.
Mm-hmm.
Just so
and it's both bottom.
try not
Both
So-
bottom, so anything could happen.
can create some issues. Alrighty.
What does Nekro
I am
really want to
surprised
bottom?
also score from
Before
Naalu.
it wasn't coming out.
Alrighty, Ancient Burial Sites going once, going twice, 3 times.
Wait, something's wrong. Nah, flip it. I don't have enough influence. I don't think I have Mechatol. There we go.
Okay, that sounded really distressing for a second, but it was all good.
There we go.
That
Alright.
looks a lot better.
Okay, let's flip.
Oh, seed.
Wow.
What the fuck?
oh,
Comes out early.
So
4 people get a point here.
Oh, Naalu.
did Naalu have the A commander?
You got your- No, you don't
No,
actually
he
have your
didn't.
commander unlocked.
No.
Yeah.
Did you know it was on top?
No.
Yeah, cool. You just
Yes, he just didn't want to score.
I just caught it. I didn't verbally say it. I just caught it in my mind.
Alrighty.
He was
Oh,
my man.
I mean, I don't hate the choice not to score those.
I mean,
3
what
tokens
looks
round
like a
1.
really like questionable move from Avenger Frog just became a godly move.
I don't know
'Cause
how
now he just gets
questionable it
3
is.
points.
Like,
Babel.
spending 3 tokens round 1 is like a lot in a hell mode game.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, but I think if you got the 3 tokens and like Naalu has decent influence, he's got decent influence in his slice. I would have done it.
Next is fewer.
Even had money.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nekro will guarantee get a tech here because
Right.
Mahact
no
is the
after me.
speaker.
Worthy trade, honestly. Yeah, Nekro gets like grab drive, but
If you two
Oh,
don't
okay.
put in,
Oh yeah, I mean the rest of them getting a point is so much
I'm
better.
gonna get yellow to pay me to put it 4. So
yellow to pay me.
better
to
at least put
what?
some.
Yellow, you mean
Why
red?
would yellow want you to
Red.
put like go for?
He
Oh
gets a
shit,
point.
not yellow.
Oh.
Red. Red.
Oh,
I meant.
dude, look, the best thing about like these types of games, if it goes 4, Mahact just gets eliminated.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just saying I'll shit the bed unless you guys put votes in.
Okay. Babel will throw a tantrum. Good to know.
No, he's saying if Jordan doesn't put any votes against,
Get grab drive.
Alright.
So I'm fine.
he can
voting
sell his
for-
votes to red.
Sorry, voting against.
Let Mahact get eliminated, but he gets paid, and no one gets an extra point.
So
Oh yeah.
So Jordan is saying that he wants to go against, but he doesn't want Babel to vote.
Grab drive.
I see.
I'll
Hmm.
put,
He's trying to
That's what-
stop Nekro from getting grab drive.
and then that means like 3 and 3. Oh,
And yeah, Babel doesn't pass.
Maybe he gets like he's gonna pay.
Maybe his Nekro is supposed to talk here.
yeah, man, you do you.
Yeah, I'm happy for Mahact to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna vote. Wouldn't he vote for?
Yeah, so
Oh.
put in some votes. I
Wait,
can't
so
vote
who am I?
'cause-
What am I paying for? What?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay.
Careful.
At the moment, it's Avenger Frog's vote, so sort of give him the time to have a chat.
Ah,
No,
Nekro should have begged Babel to vote. Like, throw some money at him. Maybe promise the agent instead of money.
Moon, someone in chat has said Avenger Frog probably forgot to score like a warlord would.
I mean, yeah, I remembered this. I was gonna joke about this. I mean, Avenger Frog was playing the faction I played in
You
my
just-
slice, and he picked my card, and he chose not to score round 1. I think it's some warlord strats, honestly.
He's just copying you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get the gamma wormhole, so he didn't know what to do in this situation. But
But
he
yeah.
should have went to place and round.
Well, no, he got the freelancers and didn't build off it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
He could have just had it all.
Abstain.
He could have. But yeah, it's 100% some warlord
Mahact
strats.
the point.
Maybe Avenger Frog watched the VOD.
Oh,
So
The
what's
purple also
some weird
didn't
shit's
vote.
happening?
That
Hmm.
early lead, it's all about that.
How much do you guys like value your votes, man? Like,
I'm just excited.
oh, it's.
you could literally spend like 4 votes.
I mean, now they can't get enough, right? Unless
Well,
he's.
no, they
unless
can. It's just
X
yellow
is willing
has to do
spend
all the.
10.
I mean,
That's
well, no, he
not
only
enough
has to
either.
do.
It's not an.
Oh, predictive.
Yeah, Mahact had predictive. It's done.
Yeah, these guys are morons. I don't know how they fucked this up. Like,
How do you mess this up?
I think I just buy myself a point, and 2 other people get free points because they're jerks. But
Well, hey, I could give you my trade agreement.
Oh, so now
who's this?
This is Mahact.
Michael Mark's gonna pay his trade agreement for the point. He doesn't need to.
yeah, he does. I don't
doesn't-
think he
he-
knows that he
he
can
has-
use predictive.
I don't think he's done the math.
Then I would have to eat you, and then that just makes everyone upset. So
Oh, it's
I
it's
would-
fine, Reston.
I
It's
would-
already halfway there.
I would be jumping on this deal if I was Xxcha, because you want to eat more planets. More planets is real nice as Xxcha.
Dimble before you
So Dimble is also.
actually.
Is Jordan gonna spill the beans?
No.
No, Jordan
No.
is gonna choose not to spill the beans.
Okay.
Yep.
So does Red know?
And now he can even save a vote.
Let's just hope the next
No, he
one-
can't. He doesn't have a planet.
He
Alright.
doesn't know.
He doesn't.
Oh my god! Why?
Oh, he's...
First these guys don't vote, and then Red forgets.
Roku is not going to enjoy watching this one back. I'll tell you what.
Rug's cool. Fuck.
Right, make a copy.
So which way did it go?
Against.
Against. So
whoops.
everyone but me and Nekro get a point.
Mm-hmm.
But
This is a shocked Pikachu face.
Shouldn't have scored. Shouldn't have.
Ah, it's funny. That is so funny. All right, guys. Fucking lesson of the day: learn your fucking abilities.
Oh, this is fun.
Good for everyone.
Yeah, but it's best for me and green.
So we have purple potentially for getting the score. We've got red
Same
potentially
thing,
for getting to get a
it's
free
not-
victory
it's not
point.
bad for Naalu.
Oh, it's
Not
funny,
bad.
man.
It just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Fizzles out.
You love to see us agenda like at the start of the game though. Unforced standardization
Oh.
332.
Yeah, yeah.
so
It'd be really
nice.
nice for somebody. But a lot of them save tokens,
So,
right?
Roku,
So it's
I
like
think everyone gets some sort of benefit except purple.
green wins. White.
So
and
maybe
yellow.
you should
Oh,
put it
yellow
on
gets
purple.
one token. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets one fleet.
Got to trade good for either red or purple. Whoever wants to vote for me first.
Oh, it's funny. It's good. That's good. That's good.
Red or purple? What about your boy Watch?
I
Oh.
assumed you were gonna do it anyway because you love me.
Oh, oh,
That's a big assumption to
Where
make.
it's going.
So Saar gets 3 tokens out of this. Titans would
Don't
get
miss with the
2.
situation.
Hang on.
well,
Xxcha
I'm
would
not
get
gonna give away
1.
free shit.
Mahact
Nah,
would get
I'll give you
2. Nekro
Yep.
would get
If I win.
1,
If
2,
I win.
3.
There we go.
Well, you weren't even offering.
Yeah, now I am.
So I think Babel is saying he'll give a trade good if he wins. Is that
Yep,
the
a
deal?
trade good to Titans if he wins for
I
his
don't,
7
but I
votes.
do have a quad.
Man, if Saar,
Oh,
are you really gonna quash it? Are
Oh,
you
consider-
serious?
No, with lead from the front out. What is he
It's funny that the
thinking?
person's going to get.
Yeah, I mean,
arguing
Saar
for
gets
the
3
ways.
tokens from this, so this is worth like 9 influence to him.
No,
Yeah, so I'm
surely.
just going to say, like,
You could all vote
what
for
is
me,
it-
so it
I
doesn't
feel
do
like
anything.
Xxcha just
what is
buys
it
them.
worth for you,
Yeah.
Star,
I'm
to
happy with that.
not quash it?
Weak extortion.
3 of your
Yep,
influence.
agreed.
Yep. Good response, Babel.
Hmm.
Fucking go for it, mate. I don't really care.
Anyone?
You just have to like no.
No.
Quash it, bro.
Ah,
Waste
This
your
is a
token.
horrible quash.
they have more planets than anyone else.
Yeah, I'm always worried about Sar.
I'm always worried about.
I don't think Saar gets this. Purple, yellow, and red will do a deal.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he's paying off white, he just needs to pay off one more person.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's the point. Is they won't do it. They'll
think
they'll
so?
make a deal between the 3 of them
No, I'm gonna
for either yellow or red to get it.
I'm in your slice.
I will. Look, I'll play a Warfare Rider on Sar.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what
does
does
he
this
not
mean?
have his commander yet?
Yeah, just get it, Dread.
23 to 23 if purple votes for red.
23.
So
Voting starts with white.
5. Indeed, he does not have his commander unlocked, so he cannot vote now.
You get it if I win.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how it works.
I mean, currently, red can just buy purple and it's enough.
I would vote. Ah,
I mean, I'm happy to vote for you.
I'll kick you in the dick if you don't vote for me as well.
your threats can come at me all day.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with my ships. I'll literally find out where you live.
Actual threats of violence.
Delivery tomorrow.
you gotta be careful around this Babel guy. Yeah, he'll threaten to hunt you down.
If I get paid one,
Listen, I
sure.
will send my boys around your
whoever
house.
wants to pay me $1, I'll vote for.
You should have seen the Wednesday
Yeah,
game.
you can
Babel
have
and
it.
Jordan were having lots of
So you
banter.
got
That's for sure.
7 votes.
Hey, Moon, I want you to
It's
cover your
good.
eyes quickly.
Enough. 23.
Sure.
How many cruisers do Titans have on the
So you
board?
have to-
It's
Russell's.
a good
I
question.
mean, you can pay me.
I think it's 7.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, absolutely.
Who
How many was it?
TG?
All 8.
Yeah.
All 8. There you go.
He,
Because
he
he
did a
started
build
with
at
2,
home
he
at the end
warfare
of the
built
round.
4, and I thought he only built 2.
Alright.
But
No,
yeah,
he,
no.
he warfare
It's got-
built. He warfare built 3, and then he did another build at
Hey, I
home
mean,
for all
if you give
3.
me TG, I'll vote for you as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I mean
Unreal.
he's just completely focused on plastic.
Yeah, and then this round he'll
Um,
take tech, and he'll get
okay,
those
okay,
cruiser
I love
2s,
this.
and I think his entire slice will be impenetrable for the rest of the
Does
game.
anyone have any cards?
Yeah, probably.
I'll
There's
play
only-
confounding legal text.
Yeah, that one.
Will you? Oh, I thought Jordan said you played it.
Just
No.
joshing with you.
So
go
before
talk
draft
about it.
phase ends, can I get a
Oh,
So Saar
Saar
got
did get
this.
it.
That's awesome.
He must
so-
have. He must have
I was
bought someone
thinking
else
that as
off.
soon as this
I
cleared.
do actually have one.
Only one more trade good he paid, I think, to Naalu.
See.
So-
And
Xxcha?
Xxcha didn't care, right? Because they get a
Yeah,
dread out of
so
it
I'll
as
go to
well,
it as
which
soon
is
as
actually
it's
worth
done.
more than the one token they would have got.
Is this
Where's the dread being placed?
not
Hmm,
any more
That's a
shenanigans?
really
I already
interesting
grabbed
question.
my tokens. I hope
Oh.
I'm getting them.
Oh, it
So-
just goes home. Oh no, it'd go on
Okay,
Everett.
no,
Everett.
It, ca-
Oh,
it
it's
cannot go on
oh!
Evra. It has to be someone where a ship
can't?
is. It has to be
Oh
someone where
man,
a
if we
ship
could go on
is.
Everett, that'd actually be huge.
It would be huge, but
It's
unfortunately,
gotta
it
go
is
at home then.
impossible.
That's so sad.
And then this can go here.
And you know what? If he didn't do that warfare build of a mech and 2 fighters, he wouldn't have been able to place a dread
Any
at
last
home.
minute
So
deals before we go to the
there you go.
Oh, that's so interesting. So I have a little inside scoop from one of the
Oh, yeah.
players.
Subtle manipulate
Had
government.
custodians not been taken by Mahact, Saar's plan was not to hit Lisa Sakulag as well as Mekatol. It was to hit the Vegas in front of Naalu's home.
Mm.
Wait, what was the new objective? Oh, it was planet.
He was going to take Naalu's money, not pay his debt, and instead
That's happening.
just like jam into his slice right on top of him.
I don't know if that was a good idea though. It's a weird one.
I think the thought behind it is that Naalu are a faction with a lot of inbuilt tempo, and
I
so
mean,
he
I
wanted to
should
put some
say
stoppers on them.
I think Babel is gonna try to fuck with Naalu until he gets
Mango.
gift.
Haha.
Yeah, I mean that's
And
the
I
way to
don't
go.
know if I don't know if Avenger Frog will give gift. Yeah, I was assuming he'd pick construction. It's a very
Guess
good
no one
pick
will
for him.
pick it
So,
otherwise.
yep, we see, as sort of expected, leadership for Mahact.
I feel Dimble has to pick Diplo. Yeah, he picked Diplo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leadership for
That's
Mahact
the
as speaker, trade for Nekro,
You guys
and Tech goes to Titan, so they will get their Saturn Engine 2s.
Yeah,
Saar are
makes
sort of
sense.
priced into taking construction because they need that second dock out ASAP.
What was the new objective?
thought this
It
was
was
supposed to
push
be
It's
boundaries.
push boundaries.
and rainbows. Obviously not.
So I wonder if Jordan is gonna try to eat Saar's slice because I think he can.
We all good to set turn order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to start scoring now. He can't keep not scoring forever. So
Well,
I'd say
luckily
that's
push
the
boundaries.
well, that's it. It's the cheapest option, right? I don't know that he needs to eat anyone's slice to score. He's gonna have more than Xxcha.
Do you want
He's
to
gonna have more than
first pick
Nekro.
Two TG Egger first pick.
It's more that if the real estate is just left open, he might as well.
And the first thing I've got to do is move speaker, isn't it? Yep.
Okay, so he has sold speaker to Saar, but he retains first pick.
Gonna exhaust exoterics too.
Yeah, I do think.
All these non-binding.
I feel like Jordan might start making moves at Saar, but at the
Did-
same time, like the Titans' playstyle really rewards just sitting there doing nothing. So
I don't know if you heard that, but Babel immediately said, "Man, this is a lot of non-bindings for a Helmo game."
I mean, non-bindings are
Um,
made. But yeah, I guess I was in reference to the speaker choice.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
get first pick, bro.
Uh-huh.
You
See how
get
you
first
feel
pick.
about
You
that
say
one.
the card
Saar
that I
has
want.
a fleet inside his slice.
I mean, we'll see what happens, but definitely might have been a good idea to hold on to politics for a while,
Mm-hmm.
because now Babel is like less incentive, more incentive rather to attack him, because like pretty much the only deal he would want to make with Naalu has been made, right? So
That's it.
yeah,
Well, I mean, except for pressuring him into giving him gift.
yeah. I'm assuming
They can.
there's gonna be a lot of like gift pressure just because Babel is that sort of dude. And I feel like when he sees like Naalu to his left, he's just like, oh, I have to pressure for gift.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll play.
It'd be interesting because I think
I'm
what
playing.
might happen if he does that is then Titans start chewing into them and pressure him to give gift to him instead.
Sorry.
Yeah. I feel like Avenger Frog is maybe like the kind of player to be like, I'm not going to give it to you if you try to extort me. I might just give it to someone else. Was that what you said, sorry?
It's not what I said, but
Oh.
I have played enough with Avenger Frog to know that it could absolutely happen.
Yeah, like very spiteful.
Absolutely. Oh no, what I was saying is that if he manages to extort it out of Naalu, that Titans might then just move left and extort it out of him.
Yeah, but I think in this sort of situation, I think
Or why?
I think Saar's found a new home, man.
Other players or just yourself?
Did you say Mooney?
Babel, sorry.
Yeah.
What is- What planet?
I've got 2 reds. Let's go with.
We got a
Bereg.
coal mine.
Cool.
he's just gonna call them all.
Ah,
Nah,
obviously a lot better.
Say which planet.
a lot.
Oh,
better.
that's a good point by Avenger Frog. Let's see it. We have seen 2 core mines though, I think,
it's
so it's
gone.
quite unlikely.
That's only work for me.
Ooh,
Lazic
that's
survived as
even
well,
better.
you know.
That is so much better. This is
You know, when you move into Bereg Loader and you get an expedition, a Lazic survivors on Loader 4, you know, that's
this is a 8 resource planet for Xxcha. That
Yep,
system
yep.
alone is worth 12 to Xxcha.
I was gonna say, you know, if Babel did get a gift, he probably wouldn't be able to. I don't think Titans could extort him out of it because I think Babel's got a new slice.
Oh yeah, it is 8. Of course it is.
You know,
Yep, so Commander
I think Babel is 100% looking at Aaron Amir.
There's too into those tokes at the moment.
Yeah, he's just gonna go. He's just gonna take over the Mahact home system, like take the whole
I
slice.
don't like. You don't even need to hit the Mahact home.
Sorry,
you
when
just
I
take
say
everything
I
else.
meant the home slice rather than the home system.
Yeah, the home slice for sure. Like because
So what you
this
build?
this
You build
Aaron
another
Amir, it's
dock
just
here at Lazaseculag and move that fleet in and build, and then you move the other fleet into Lodor or something.
yeah. I mean, just 100%. Like it's empty because you know as we've established, Mahact has chosen to go for the Imperial point of building like ships,
Mm-hmm.
and now Sarah's in a slice,
Yeah,
and
look,
they're not going to leave.
I have only played with Roku one time
It's at the
before,
end of my
and
turn.
he did not
Yeah,
attempt anything greedy
so
like
not
this. He
using him.
instead
Place him there now.
was playing like NRA, and he just built in his slice, played very solid, and I was quite impressed by the play. This is an about face.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna put them slightly off the board,
what's this about? Why is he placing him slightly?
so they're slight.
Oh, because he's at the start of his turn. Yep. Yeah, technically, if he plays them on the planet, he has to end his turn. Sure, that's definitely how it works. Definitely could have used that. We have early construction, of course. Where do you put this? I think he put
I
it
think
on.
he puts it right at the front at Lazaseculag.
Yeah,
I don't know where the PDS goes, but I don't know if he cares. Just
let's
in
put
case.
the PDS on Mechatol. It's your new
Yeah,
home, so.
Sure.
Dimble's putting a PDS.
Incentivized not to be a cunt.
Why? After he got a 8 resource planet, I would be trying to protect it too.
I don't know, just.
I think he just should have moved
Space
more
Dogs are
ships in there
kinda
in the
cool.
first place. Oh yeah, no, I mean I definitely would have been placing a space dock down if I was him, but maybe
honestly-
back on Quan.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. Like, he's put barely anything in there. Like,
Yeah, he should have gone way
conceivably,
heavier.
after Tech gets played and Babel gets Chaos Mapping,
Mm-hmm.
he can just build the ships required to take Aaron Amir, Berg Loader.
We
Yep.
traded a card.
Yeah, I don't know. It's rough.
I mean, he
Where'd
already
the
has
dock
the
go?
ships. He already has
He-
the ships.
He put the dock
Oh, he
next
put the dock.
to Titans.
This is
Not sure about that one.
no. I think
Clear.
I think I would have put it on.
I think he thinks
Mechatol.
this relationship is better than it is.
Yeah,
I think he's about to get extorted.
What am I doing this round?
Well, it depends, right? I think if Jordan wants to extort it, he has to do a huge commitment with the cruisers, and he
Does
might
he?
not even kill the dock.
What do you mean? There's like one carrier, one fighter.
Yeah, but if you don't actually get the 2 hits, then the dock just retreats out, right?
Jordan.
Dread 2 cruisers. That
Yeah,
does,
Jordan's
I
making
mean,
me
he's got
nervous
enough.
too.
I feel like
You didn't have to be nervous, Babel. You could have just put the dock like
Anywhere
put it-
else?
yeah, like if you just put it on Mechatol. Like
Yeah, on
it's chill.
Mechatol is the safest. I would have gone for Lazaseculag and gone into Aaron Amir, like you were saying, and then you get to build there. As
Yeah,
well.
I mean, I just say Mechatol because in my mind it's like kind of the same sort of access,
Yeah.
but you know you do have to use your agent in
Yeah.
that case scenario, which you know
Well, I
it's
mean,
not.
his tech this round is probably chaos mapping, but it could also
So
be
which way are
carrier
you
too.
at the moment, Jordan. Are you looking left, right, or ahead?
I'm looking at my computer screen if anyone cares.
Look, I'm information.
Yeah.
Jordan refuses to speak.
Yeah, and so he
If I
should.
speak, I'm in big trouble.
Generally,
Classic meme.
Yeah.
So I prefer not to
Yeah.
speak.
I mean,
But
my guess is, Jordan actually has no intention of moving out of his slice, but he's going to get as much extortion value as he can, and then he's just going
I
to
think
shore up his own slice and take Saldor.
yeah, I think Jordan might pretend to do an extort instead of playing tech first action,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he really wants to play tech first action
Oh, 100%.
because yeah.
What
and
kind
you
of
know why,
skips does he have? Let's have a
so
quick
you
look at
see
his planet board. He's got a
11
green,
Fail.
blue, and yellow skip.
What stresses me
Ooh.
is
Very easy for him to get to Cruiser
my
2s then,
it lets you into my undefended
and not with
slice,
Psycho Arc.
which you may or may not be interested in. And
well, if you're worried about this Necro, just go in and try to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
can
think that's what he's talking
secure
about.
your border and continue sort of pushing into a very defenseless red, or not even continue. Sorry, you can then push into a defenseless red, and not having to be worried about this border. If you can compensate me with some trade goods or just favorable trades in general,
Here we go.
and we can leave it at that. Because just a few things that you may not be calculating here is, yes, you may take Archon Veil back. That's understandable. Well, sorry, you may try and take Archon Veil.
yeah, it's a risky combat.
But you won't hold it when I come back in. And then when I get Saturn Engine 2s, your whole slice is then open.
It's very true.
God.
And anyway,
Given I
yeah.
wasn't holding it, the calculation in my mind was 2 techs, commander, an action card, and at least delaying an onslaught.
Might not be even 2 techs, could just be a retreat.
Delay.
Well, no, it wouldn't. No, actually, he's right. He would get 2 techs guaranteed if he went in there.
You can
Why guarantee?
try.
Because if Jordan retreats, he has to retreat into Rigels.
That's it, because you've only got 2.
And he wouldn't do that.
And I've got Talarian and already a Saturn crew.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
He may not even win the fight.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. So
I assume the commit would be like carrier mech,
Saar
cruiser,
or
destroyer.
anyone else, or me then in the future, we can just come to some favorable arrangements. It's like I've got Saar's TA.
But if you're like either of Jordan's neighbors, you can't just.
And
You can't like both be extorted by Jordan, if you get what I mean.
I can
So
sit in my
so
slice.
your deal is for him to do nothing, and then he gives you 2 TGs.
Yeah, my deal is to he can
So
come
both
into
of
me.
those things are good for you. Neither of them are good for him, right?
No, well the counterpoint to that is I don't then he comes into me, I just eat his slice.
Yeah. But if he's not coming into you and then paying you, what is he paying you for?
For him not to go in.
Slice.
Yeah, I
This
think
is
that was pretty obvious.
The fundamental of an extortion.
Yeah, I mean, Luburger.
I think that's what this conversation is.
Yeah, Nekro started this conversation with,
In the
if I go take Lodor, are you coming into my slice? And he said, well, I'm not going to tell you, but...
And then I don't come into your slice.
Okay, so this is just a good old-fashioned extortion. Okay, I was
Yeah,
confused. I
that's
thought you were
what it is.
like, don't attack me.
Wait, so is Jordan saying give me an X-0 and I won't bother you? Because that seems
Yes.
like a pretty good deal.
Correct. That is exactly what what he said.
I mean, I guess it's just showing that Jordan obviously does not want to go in.
Yep, and this is exactly what I said.
wants
He's
to
gonna get as much
other
value as
way.
he can out of extortions, but he has no intention of attacking.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the part where I was potentially getting a free refresh.
But doesn't it go straight to Titans?
He's still hovering the token there, so he might still go in.
Because Titans has your TA.
Why does Titans have the Saar TA?
Okay.
I don't know the answer to that.
I missed that one. Who knows what happened there?
Free real estate
Yeah.
around.
Maybe it was to not hit this dock.
Yeah. So
And then we could even
frankly,
talk.
Archon Veil's not happening. Like I've accepted that. No, I'm just trying to find another action to do. I'm
Lodor.
Why is he not just taking Lodor?
Like Lodor. It's good.
Let him shit on your hopes and dreams.
well.
Well, I mean, if he
It's
takes
just hopes and dreams. I think realistically, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just not in a
Play trade, build your flagship, actually be on the board.
Yeah, skipping Diplo and building at home last background, and then into Seat of an Empire has just.
It's
I mean, you can go to
things that you decided.
you can go to Archon Vale anyway, right? You just send the cruiser and the destroyer. You don't have to take the mech.
Because
Dude,
everyone
he's
get
already
Leave the planet. Thingy deny the air.
Shit on him more. Jeez.
It's alright. I'm shit at this game, I know. I'll wear it. It's a stab
Fair
in the
enough.
forehead.
I don't think he's. I
I
mean, this is a very particular style of this game, and I mean, everyone.
tell you what, I've got an
Not
other
everyone who walked
advantages
into the Hell Mode
I'm gonna
Invitational
use on myself that
was
will
entirely
allow you
prepared for what they were
to
walking into.
not come into Centauri Growl as a non-binding.
No, man, just hit Archon Vale if you're scared.
and it's an action card that
Right.
I
I think
want to discard.
exactly
It's
what
not worthless, but it's
exactly what Jordan said is like if he
So,
hits
like,
Archon Vale, he loses the hit back when
yeah.
he opens the sleeper, and then Jordan will just go straight into his open slice.
No, but I'm saying that green, like, if he's worried about this, he could just send the cruiser and the destroyer. Like with the Titans agent, it's a bit like iffy, but I think it's possible that green wins.
Yeah, but the point is he dies on the way back.
I think it's smart.
Titans will just come back in
My only real
and then take
fight
Centauri Growl as well.
against Saar.
I mean, I guess so, but I don't know.
Well, that's exactly what Jordan threatened him with if he tried to hit him.
Yeah,
I
it's a
would
big
say
token investment.
planets
So-
all the way through.
I mean, like,
I'm just having a quick look at
Don't you just
Titan's influence.
Katamari
It's not
Damacy across the
huge
board.
on it.
Isn't that how you play Saar? Have I been playing it wrong my whole life?
You need to
Probably.
be able to sort of defend. It's like a cavalry charge. Like if
No,
you,
it's not. No, you play your own slice.
yeah.
I didn't forget my 2 infantry, that's why they were there. No. Nah. I'm laying down the what would you call it? Accessibility gauntlet here. Way
Ooh.
too fucking ADHD to not have that fly.
If he literally didn't like put it aside at the start of his turn, then I would be like, but
Yeah, absolutely.
Time for another trustful then.
I'll fucking pull out an egg crud pass on you.
does go to Lodor.
Yep.
Probably should have happened like 5 minutes ago, but you know.
Yep.
It's live.
Do I...
Oh, freelancers. I don't hate using this. This is a forward place to build the
Hold on, let's do some quick maths. That's 3.
Alistar.
I wouldn't do the Alistair, I'd just drop a Dread.
You reckon? Fair enough.
Yeah, I think so. Just because there's no infantry with it, right?
So if I go...
Yeah, I guess so. I just
Sorry,
would want it
math.
forward if I could get it.
Hmm. It's a phone. My background.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to bother answering it.
So
Just
this
a cruiser.
Cruiser. I mean, Cruiser is okay as well. It's the same shit, right?
Mm.
Back on Hope Send, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
here.
That means
Okay.
Titans can just
And then I guess we see what
Straight in there.
happens.
Did he actually play Jordan anything?
Stated. We're all on there. I'll play tech.
Alright, deck played as we...
Unfortunate.
Interesting.
Oh, and Dimble
I
doesn't
thought
have a
he might
strat
like try
token.
to.
He's gonna miss
Who doesn't
tech
have a strat?
Dimble as Xxcha. He's gonna miss tech
that's-
2 rounds.
That is so bad.
He announced it. I mean,
It's like I spent.
What did he follow? He followed construction.
yeah. So we
He
see
followed
AI
construction and politics.
You
He
are.
followed
Uh-huh.
both of them. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because he had 2 strategies. That is so bad. Come on, Dimble.
It's a very greedy politics follow.
Oh, it's not good.
And yeah, we see the expected AI dev into Saturn engines. I was trying to work out if there was another way he could do his skips, but unfortunately without. I suppose he could have gotten a different red tech and used his green skip, but
I mean, I would have. If I had the green skip available, I might get plasma. I'm not sure. You know,
Plasma's not
plasma
bad.
like But like, I guess at the end of the day, it's like, is Plasma better? And I guess not actually, because
Yeah.
every round after Saturn Engine 2, you're basically getting the value of AI dev.
Yeah, and you're gonna have
The next dev
you're gonna
might
get
the
Hell
next deck
Titans as
might
well.
be.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
So it's like 2 around.
100%.
It pays itself back pretty quickly. I don't know. I do
don't
like
know, like,
plasma
what is
scoring
tech
though. That
path?
one extra shot can make a big difference, especially since he didn't
can,
place the
yeah.
3rd sleeper on the Rigels.
It's quite nice. You know, like Plasma doesn't make like the space PDSs that much powerful, but it makes the ground ones like very strong.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
They get like twice as good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I can also
Yeah.
But you know, like how many resources is he gonna generate off Ada? Because he could like generate quite a few. So I 100% understand why he would go Ada.
yeah.
It's
100%.
just a question of like, what is his unit upgrade tech path gonna be? Like, if he goes for War Suns, he's gonna have to exhaust AI dev again.
Any argument
yeah.
for Mage and Defense Grid?
I mean, there are people that like it. I don't know.
Titans have a lot of structures.
There are people who like say, "Oh, you know, fucking Mage and
If
Defense Grid is
your
12
argument for
times."
plasma is it makes the space cannon better against ground drops, you should just take Mage.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, you know, Machen doesn't work in space.
Yeah, and this is
But
why
Machen
I don't
has
think
like
it's the pick.
yeah.
But I think if
But
that was
Machen
your
does have
primary
like a
argument for
sneaky
plasma.
little benefit that some people forget about, is that it can kill mechs.
That's
Like
right.
if they're not careful with sustaining.
That's
So.
right, because you shoot it on the way down. They try and sustain, and then you neck it.
Yeah, you choose.
Because Majin gets to pick where the hit goes.
Yeah, one of the few ability effects where you do choose what dies or what takes the hit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's Majin, Dimensional Splicer from Ghosts. Is that it? I can't think of another
Yeah,
one.
Exos as well. That's
Oh,
what I can think
Exos.
of.
Well, Exos aren't even.
Queen Devotion as well. I think you might have
Yeah.
said that.
No, I didn't say that. But Exos don't even you don't even pick the hit. You're literally picking a ship to destroy.
Yeah, pick to destroy.
It's even stronger.
very
Devotion
good.
is pick to hit. Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
the 3rd one.
Devotion's awful to play into when you just it's rough. You have to bring like overwhelming numbers. Oh, what did Roku do? I didn't see.
He popped leadership.
Yep, that makes sense.
And yeah, this is like a really awkward move that Xxcha have to make, where they just have to activate Quan, move some units in, effectively achieve almost nothing.
Yeah, but you gotta like move out so you can build.
I mean, this is why that dredge.
What is he scoring? Is he?
3
He's
3
not gonna do a
3.
mess. Oh, yeah, it's probably 3-3-3.
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Where are we, Badonka Donkey?
Yo, Mr. White.
You scare me.
Babel repeating the Titans scare him.
I think he's scared of him. Just.
I think it's too late to be scared of him now.
Oh, Babel didn't get chaos mapping. What the fuck?
I
Get
went with
chaos mapping.
Sarween. Yeah.
I don't like that at all. It's so bad.
It's very greedy.
You have so many planets as well. Like you could do crazy shit off chaos mapping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like
In green or weak shield.
Are we doing a collective threaten of green? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
They're talking about eating Nekro right now.
Beg as well.
Oh, I didn't get anything out of it.
I'm playing to the non-binding that I made, so I'm not stating that you can't.
Fuck, I totally
eat green.
missed it.
What was that? Sorry.
I totally missed it.
The non-binding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I
getting.
pay him to not eat me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Babel's also trying to get some value out of someone who he doesn't intend to hit.
Where
And
we going?
he's gonna leave Lazar Sakulag, he's saying. Is he going into Berg Letter?
we'll find out.
Dimble, can I go here and you not shoot me?
Why do you want to go there?
I'll give you a reason. It's just moving this stuff off.
Yeah.
I know you moving that space stuff. Yeah.
Why do you even want to move it? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
You're even burning your agent.
did
Oh,
that.
I hate
Yeah,
this.
don't worry. We're going here.
Why? Yeah, what is going on?
Oh, do I have the movement? That's a bit painful.
I mean, yeah, if you've got the space stock, you do, but if you use the agent, you do. But
I mean,
it's just...
the capacity. Words.
There's no incentive to move,
Yeah,
I think.
why is
And
he
he's
ta-
moving anyway.
Exactly. Is it,
Okay, we're gonna
what is he
send
getting out of
Saar.
this?
Saculag.
Well, he's trying to spend...
Saculag's big.
Yeah.
Ali?
Yeah, I think he's trying to spend Saculag and Primal before Diplo at the very least, but I just...
Token.
I don't know why he had
but-
to move off.
Yeah, why would
very
you
strange.
leave it so exposed like
We're gonna
this?
do a big boy build.
Big boy build has been announced.
That's 8.
Maybe he just wants to get out of the other person's slice and get back into his own?
Yeah, but these ships aren't like... They're not like in his slice, they're in like some weird ether for the round, you know? They're not like really there.
Yeah, no, I don't get me wrong, I hate this move unless there's
Fighters.
a secret or
And to
something.
destroy it then.
Maybe he needs to be in the alpha and beta.
Destroyer.
Yeah, that could be it.
Power.
But if that was the case, then I think you'd go to Malice, right?
Yep, that's what I would do.
So, yeah, it's a weird one.
It
Big
is a big boy
build.
build.
No, it doesn't work like that. That's how people lose.
I would...
Play
This
smart.
play would make sense if construction wasn't played. Because then it would be like, I'll move out of your shit, you give me your agent. But he's already played
Mhm.
construction, so he's just spent like...
Fuck that.
-1 with anyone?
Ugh.
X, Titans,
And he's used his agent, right?
X -1, the rest of it table.
Actually, well, I guess it depends.
Wow,
on
so,
but if you want to
yeah, Luburger essentially paid 2 to Titans.
to take off your token.
He gave him X not only on his own TA, but on
That's a
SARS as
very
well.
interesting offer.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. Free to a good home.
I mean, I wasn't thinking to, but I mean,
Yes,
maybe
I did.
do, right? What is your what do you want to do that?
Like a TG.
And they did.
We have some very...
Yeah,
+1?
this is not good. I don't like this at all, because now he's denied himself the chance of getting Aaron Amir as well. So,
Yep.
I don't know. Just fuck.
It's-
True.
Bad. It's bad.
I mean, yeah.
I'll say it.
It doesn't look good. Though, look,
It doesn't look good. That's for
Jordan
sure.
whispered him something, which I assume was along the same lines. Whether it was Aaron Amir or whether it was something else he could eat. And his response out loud was, "That's how people lose as Saar." And maybe he knows what he's doing. I have yet to find success with Saar myself.
Look, all I'm saying is that if I was Saar in this sort of situation,
Mm-hmm.
my goals for this round are to have, by the end of it, have Lazar, Sakulag, Aaron Amir, and Bergletter. And I don't
Yep.
think that's exactly hard.
That looks like a nice
At the very
slice.
least, I would extort them.
Yeah. I mean, it just looks like a nice slice. You can just sit in the middle of the board. You get Mekatol, Lazar Sekulag, Bergletter, Aaron Amir. You don't need any of these planets back home.
X is implied
Yeah, Primal is kind of
Yes.
nice.
because you're trading each other.
Yeah, the rest of that.
Yes, Jordan will take some of your planets, but you'll get better
But it's
ones.
fine. You don't need those ones. You've got a slice over here that's way better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give you a
You got Bergletter, which has a Lazic Survivors. You got a Mining World Sekulag, and you've got Aaron Amir. Like,
You got three
it's like an
And you
eight.
can probably just hold Primal with
Even like-
infantry. So it's like,
on 5. Did you just pay someone?
I paid Mahact.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah,
wasn't paying
all good.
attention.
What did he end up paying Mahact for?
Oh,
the agent lift maybe?
Token lift.
Yep, on Lodor.
Huh.
Token lift
Alright.
on trade. That's a very,
Yeah,
very
I mean
weird.
that's why he like paid him. I think he gave him an X+2 for it. That makes sense.
Well, it's not an X plus 2. It's just two Tragos, right? Because the agent gives him the 3. It's very
Yeah. but,
very
you know,
weird.
it's-
It looks like it was only +1 to me.
It is used.
Yeah, I guess you're right actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a terrible use of the
yeah.
Mahact agent. I think you could have got way more value out of it.
oh,
I think Xxcha really needed on Baron Glitter right now.
Jordan's pissed because he forgot to place some sleepers. So he's denied himself the chance to get another sleeper token.
No, he didn't forget to place a sleeper, but he forgot to go and activate one before.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
playing.
He forgot to consume a
Yeah.
sleeper.
Mhm.
oh, fuck you.
Fuck
I
you,
would prefer
Babel.
if you stop abusing me as well, though.
Nah, sorry. I did things in wrong order, and now I can't fucking use my sleeper tokens.
Should have explored similar, my dude.
Pointing out everyone, this is the type of language they
So
use
this
on
is
me.
the secret Discord chat you had.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Maybe you should have done Atlas actually. No, I should have done similar.
Oh,
Oh, that doesn't
Similar?
really matter.
yuck.
I'm just thinking about which system he should have activated.
I would have gone an Atlas. Just to make sure that that one's up and running for the extortion.
No, so
Not
that's a
fine
no.
for
That's a
burner.
no.
I
Then.
think you do Semlor, but you don't use
Is
Scanlink,
that a no for
so
now?
you don't find the DMC.
Well, I just said it again. So I can't do it this round.
Because it's so annoying if you find the
Otherwise my
DMC.
agents go
Alright,
always
that's
left.
another reason not to do
So
similar, right?
obviously,
I'd just be
if
hitting
you take
the
it
red
to move in
planets.
advance.
Yeah, but then he locked down a cruiser. He might want to use the cruiser this round, right? Because he's got certain engines.
I don't know, he's got 8 cruisers out. He could probably afford to lock down that one unless he's got a particular.
That's true, but like, you know, if he wants to go to somewhere that's not like within immediate reach, then
Let's do a different action first.
he's got to
So I'll just go
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
No.
It's my slice, bro.
He
No.
can
No,
say
they
something
can.
about
They're-
it.
Yeah, this is a negotiation window.
There is no defender.
There is.
Are you allowed? So I was on the impression that Jordan's correct.
No,
There is.
there is no defender.
Yeah, we need Daddy to answer.
I said whoa, whoa, whoa before the token.
Unlucky,
Yeah.
the token went down.
Dude,
So,
don't be a fucking. Oh, this is the thing I
No,
hate
no,
about the.
I mean, there's a reason we have rules.
My lay it, play it. This is
Yeah, that's why I'm saying let Daddy answer.
yeah.
yeah.
And he just said no defender.
Yeah, that's cool. I just wanted Daddy to answer, and he did.
All good.
Except to TG, not to fire PDS.
I don't think that's what he wanted the whoa 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 for. I think he was just intending to take that system.
Yeah.
well, if I
Oh,
can't
so
have a
close,
conversation, then
No,
Well,
you're allowed
I-
to have a. You're allowed to have a conversation on the movement part.
I'm not allowed to pick the token back up.
Yeah, so the activation's gone through, but the ships haven't moved.
I think Dimble's intention is to take that system.
Well, yeah, I
so-
definitely want to get my Equidistant.
I don't really think like Dimble can take it.
yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah.
definitely can't take it now. So
Look, as I said,
Exactly.
I was trying to stop you from dropping the token so we could have a conversation.
well, there's no conversation to be had. You're basically asking Avenger Frog to waste a.
Oh yeah, no, not at this point.
have more planets than you at the end of the round. So
Yeah, right.
if you take both of them, I'll have to attack you. That's unfortunately the way it is. And I
Okay,
think
Dimble,
you
good
can
talk.
lose if you move in there. So
I mean, he still will.
I'm happy to.
Oh
Shoot,
no, he went 9.
but
because of malice.
yeah, I've got to make it easy for myself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You'll have one more than me if you take both.
Okay.
Right, and so he comes in, hits him, but he can't take it back. These carriers and fighters way outweigh
So
what
you
ships he has unlocked.
You can take a.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually all up to the PDS, the single shot from the mech.
Take a lot.
Like if he uses
Mhm.
graviton and he gets a hit,
What
it's
I-
quite
what I
insane.
Mm-hmm.
Mech shot from PDS with
Yeah.
graviton, so you would have to take at least 2 carriers.
I will
to
be taking 2 carriers. Yeah.
not
Well, you don't have to take 2 carriers. You can take the cruisers and the destroyer maybe, but
Yeah. I just
How
take.
I
much-
guess that opens you up
it's
to
how much
Babel.
you want to risk, really.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Log noise. You
I
know.
think you take one of the ships. Yes, exactly.
Did you get a tech, Dimble? Oh no, you didn't. Okay.
Both carriers and the cruiser. I mean, if he does that, he's definitely not losing it, I think. So,
You can come in too. Why not?
yeah, okay, he's doing what I said. The issue with this, though, that I realized after, you've just now left Starpoint New Albion open. Which is not so good. What did, do you know what, Avenger Frog uses agent on?
Why not? Let's take one. Let's take another one. Oh, should I? Should I not? I live like that. That is that final movement. Yeah, that's final. So
Because I can't think of anything.
explore now.
Vegas. Oh right, he
Whoa,
didn't have ships in
there
the
was a
Vegas.
shooting. There was a shooting window.
Wouldn't watch these, would you, Dimble?
Did we just go
Well,
through the PDS window?
Yeah, like I said, I was going to shoot PDS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shoot the PDS.
I mean, he said he was shooting him.
So I will be using graviton.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. That makes no
Totally
sense.
skip it.
I said that final.
I mean, it makes sense, but like, it's just.
No, this is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Okay.
use Graviton there. Killing a fighter is better than killing a destroyer, to be
And
honest.
then let's see.
I just
What's that one called?
if Dimble is gonna go in anyway,
Mhm.
and he's gonna use Graviton, you know, like. So it's the same shit, I think. I guess maybe. I guess if he kills a ship and freelances happens, then he can. Oh no, he's already got 4 fleet. I don't think it matters much the other time you grabbed him, because the difference is that if Dimble does go for it, he is instead going to just shoot on the second one in, and then it's just yeah. All I'm saying is that it's the same shit. At this point though, maybe Dimble is going to talk to Saar and persuade Saar to go to Starpoint New Albion, and I'm sure Saar would be happy to oblige.
I don't know he can get there. He's used his agent.
No, the Saar is right next door.
Oh, you mean
Primal.
just with the primal carrier? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing there, right?
Yeah, I guess you probably, if you're doing that, you just take Starpoint, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll.
And that might be enough.
Dreadnought.
We're rolling the rift. So let's see if
Oh.
the Mahact game gets worse.
Where's he going?
No, he's okay.
Oh, he's just trying to get out.
And the carrier's coming too.
Oh, he's going to Evra.
He's committing everything.
I don't know if he even wins this.
Fable, why?
Absolutely no way in hell.
Yes.
And this is what. Oh, I guess he doesn't have fighters.
I
It
do
doesn't matter.
not.
Doesn't matter.
Got a hit.
So the hit doesn't matter unless Dimble's got a direct hit.
Thought you might, but it's alright.
He'll hold.
Yeah,
his
I mean,
direct
it's the shot on the way down he wanted to hit with, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I would. If he had the direct hit,
Wait,
I would.
why were there
100%.
two? Oh yeah, for sure. Because stopping the bombard would be great.
Exactly. So the bombardment is the
So
huge thing here.
I missed, of course, that he had 2 Indomitors there.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Oof, that's a beating.
Unlucky.
I mean, if he gets a lucky hit with the PDS with the space cannon shot on the way down, then he's heavily favored.
Yep.
Space cannon defense.
Obviously, this is a very good move from Mahact because he might. Is the Xxcha commander unlocked? Yeah, it is. So he gets the Xxcha commander. Oh, so unlucky. There's gonna be a time. There's gonna be a chance for 0. Oh my gosh.
No hits.
0. There's gonna be a chance for Jordan to come in here potentially.
For Jordan to come in here.
Next round.
Yeah, because not come in, sorry, but like interject into this whole like thing
Oh right.
with Tellurian.
Can I buy your agent to?
Yeah, Dimble's all over.
I
it.
wouldn't buy it at this point. I'd just give up on this combat.
After
It
2.
would be relatively expensive because I would like to use it. I'll do it for how much you wanting? How much you willing to give up?
Well, it doesn't guarantee me the planet. I would ask for a TG, but if you think it's going to be more than that, what's your price?
It would be 2 TGs, just because I would prefer. It would be like 1 TG if I wasn't going to use it this round, but 2 TGs because I think it's something that would be in my interest to keep.
I will pay the 2 TGs, but obviously I can't.
Fucking.
You my turn.
It's rough, Dimble.
Pardon?
Don't swap agents. That's just so. It's a bad idea.
I use my agent on that hit to cancel the hit.
Thank you very much.
That'd be a big win for Titans. That's like 4 resources worth.
And wow, turns out it did nothing. Big surprise.
Yeah.
You buy it if you get a hit. Like,
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one.
Sure. It's a waste. Oh.
Yeah, buddies.
Yeah, alright. I'll watch them.
Some big old buds.
Oh, and I'll grab
Nekro and Mahact buddying up.
Which wasn't spent.
I mean, he said that these buddies, but if I was Nekro, I'd probably go and nab some Mahakt's planets now. So
yeah, I
the
mean,
slice is just so open.
It's just empty. It's completely empty.
Dimble, do you mind paying up?
And
yeah,
Oh,
that's
also, I
probably
just won a combat against you.
if Babel didn't move, maybe like Saar.
Oh.
I mean, maybe Mahact doesn't do these sorts of moves.
The,
if
was the
Saar
window
is still there,
missed?
but window on what?
there you are.
And your commander just got unlocked, didn't it? Yeah. It did. Okay.
It's all.
Can you miss the window on Edict?
That certainly changed my plans for the round.
Doesn't
It's a
say
must.
may, it just
No.
says you do it.
It's a must.
Mm.
Yeah, it just says place. Sorry. But I don't think I missed the window, did I? I guess I clicked end turn, you're right.
Yeah, that means you lift the window, big guy.
Slow down. Noted.
It's fine.
Cool. After
Cool.
Dimble's turn, it's Babel's turn.
Hmm?
But after your turn, Dimble, it's Babel, but Babel DC.
Yes. Okay.
So we'll have to take a small momentary break for Babel to return.
I mean, Dimble just needs to do his turn, and I don't think Dimble's waiting for Babel. I think Dimble's just trying to like weigh up his options.
Hello?
Hello.
I thought we were playing to 14.
I am back.
Oh, yeah, at time. I don't know
Yeah.
if we set an end time.
11 p.m. So like half an hour from now.
Have you guys been playing on? I've been disconnected.
Yeah, but basically just red attacked yellow. That was it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, actually no. Purple went took the equidistance from yellow,
I did not attack him.
and then
That's
red,
fine as long as I'm not involved. That's cool. I don't really
Yeah.
care.
and we made sure that it didn't skip over your turn.
Sustained. Oh no, he fixed it. I was about to say sustained destroyer. Playing some fucking Discord stars. No.
It's definitely a nice one for Mahact to pick up a token now.
Yeah. If I was,
I just don't understand. I mean, yeah.
you know,
There's
they could have
plenty of these players. I mean,
instead
Xxcha
of
can
like
just
giving
take Evera
the
back. Nekro can take Cormand. I would just be
instead
shutting
of
Mahact out of this game.
yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. I don't think Babel gained a lot by going back and trying to shore up his slice. I think he would have benefited a lot from. I mean, obviously he would benefit a lot from taking Aranamir. So probably not the greatest commentary ever, but
What happened here? We got rid of a.
Yeah,
He
I
even
used my
moved it.
agent.
Oh.
Yep.
Ah,
Don't worry,
nice
those soldiers
deal.
didn't die. They just became peaceful.
Nice deal.
What happened?
Yeah.
So he used his agent to
Don't have the
kill
tokens for it
an
this
infantry?
round, unfortunately, but I'll definitely cut a deal for it in the future if
Oh,
you don't just come and take it off
talking
me.
what's he doing with the agent, sir?
He used the very rarely used side of the Xxcha agent to ready Raron for Naalu and kill an infantry.
Yeah.
It is?
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Hold
will-
on. I
I
can
will
make that
hold.
deal with
Ew.
Yep.
Stinks of desperation.
To pay
Yeah, I mean, I still don't understand how he's winning that air combat.
gave to you for that slow wash.
Who knows?
Yeah, if he's got a way to win the air combat, it's
I got
Oh no, because he's going to diplomacy it.
and warehouse here.
Yeah, it's 14 points of on.
Wash my commodities.
And I assume I don't know what sort of deals Jordan is making with Babel, but I assume Titans might be taking a few of Saar's planets.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Because
but
Titans is so
this
set
actually this makes sense, right? He's killed the infantry on Raron. He gets to steal it with Diplo, and then he just takes Evera back from Mahact, and he's got his planets. He's got 9 over 8.
Yeah, you're right. But he can't take Evera. He doesn't have the movement.
Oh.
He needs a flank speed.
Okay.
Or an
So-
unexpected action or something. Like his only unlocked fleet is this carrier
Yeah.
cruiser.
I don't see the benefit.
And the only place it points is
I lose
Question
5
round.
resources worth of stuff.
I mean, if he can win that combat,
It made more sense.
then he could deploy Vega Minor.
More to other people.
But like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but then he wouldn't have used the agent on Marin. He's definitely intending to diplo it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
just trying to work out where he's gonna find
Yeah.
a 9th planet.
I forgot to use Darwin tools. I'm a fucking loser.
Well,
Wait, is it a May?
it may just end up being to like ask Babel to go into Starpoint.
No, it's
Would that do it?
Bosses.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 4B question.
I'm pretty sure in the four burner maze you still miss it, right?
Yeah, I'm
Maze or
pretty
must,
sure.
you still miss it.
No, we're definitely not missing.
I'm pretty sure in tournament rules they straight up miss it, but
Yeah.
well, it's not a must. It's just
Oh, it could have just
there's
been that you
nothing.
spent more than you had to.
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
exactly.
because it's not like a May.
Oh
but-
yeah, spent more than I had to. Yeah. No, that's fair.
So, but let's say like an arse cannon was missed, right?
You can't miss Arc Cannon.
You can't miss
You have
Arc
to
Cannon.
redo the whole combat. So the
Yeah,
way
okay,
they
but
work
you would-
is that
you would
too
have
far
to
in the
redo it.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if nothing's changed, they tend to do the way which has the least impact on randomness. So say like one turn was taken, but it was only like a build, then you would just take the build back, for example.
So
It's different with Sarween. I think
yeah,
it
4B's
does
made the,
look like
4B's made the call. If you overspent on your build, you overspent on
my
your build.
guy, Mr. White.
Like in a private chat or in a whisper.
I just don't know what Babel can do that matters anyway.
Pretty
Against Titans, I think he should be looking elsewhere. Like you said, just take Baroletta.
I don't have Mendoza anymore, by the way.
Oh, Okay, well then it's totally up to you.
Right. They were just talking about who they want to bully rather than.
Jordan's got 9 trade goods. Doesn't even know his commander. He's so rich.
Yep. Well, he got refreshed on both his and Saar's TA. He got paid 2 trade goods for his agent. Not sure where the other 2 came from, but
It's amazing that people just like let this happen to themselves. They like put themselves in a position where they get extorted, and then they just get owned.
yep, they just sort of end up feeding the game to the strong factions.
Yeah. And extortions are kind of like a snowball effect, you know? Get easier to
true.
extort the more you get extorted. Like,
Yep.
it's not good. Ideally, you want to be avoiding those first extortions, but
yeah,
not this time. I don't know if Jordan has extorted Babel, but he's
I mean,
extorting Green at the
he
very
had
least.
his TA, and we couldn't work out why. So
This is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Nah. Wait, who said it's nerve-wracking?
That's right. That would be Mahact.
Everyone owns up.
Yeah.
no one wants
I
to
believe
be
it
the
was
target.
Mahact.
You say this, Babel?
Nah, I just like winning.
Not
If
a
you like
sadist,
winning,
but
you
he
shouldn't
likes
have moved
winning.
from Lazar.
Yeah, that's a good
Idiot.
point. None of that makes sense to me.
Just for the fun.
You don't like
I
winning.
make sure
You
I
like
win first,
losing.
And then, like, if it was the right person, I'd be like, oh no, you can be nervous.
And you don't have chaos mapping. I thought you were supposed to be the Saar expert, and you don't have fucking chaos mapping.
Well, listen, I mean, the other Saar expert who I would go to is Xxcha, and he's low on chaos mapping generally.
I think Jez is a moron when it comes to chaos mapping. I don't know about his Saar skill, but I think like I mean chaos mapping is just like one of the best techs in the game.
Oh yeah, I think chaos mapping's an incredibly good tech. He just thinks it's not important to get it early necessarily.
This turn.
I think it is.
I I'm of two minds. I think in a 10-pointer,
You
chaos
change anyway,
mapping
it's
could
your
be a little bit of a trap.
I don't think it'll work. I just
No.
It's slow.
No.
It's slow, and you really need to get
I'll
cruiser
get that down.
2s. You need to get
Yes.
But I mean, if you bring too much
the light wave,
just lose.
and like those things are
I
more
don't need to be
important. I
sending the
think.
cruiser
Sorry, not cruiser 2s, carrier 2s.
No.
If you just send a cruiser, it could get
The fucking the Saar like 10-point tech path is anti-mass, chaos mapping, and then unit
You
upgrades.
can't do anything else.
No grav drive.
No grab trap. You don't need it. You got the agent. You
Switch
just
it.
set up near the middle of the map, and that's usually where the important shit is.
It's
Yeah,
not
fair
really
enough.
that much. It's just like early on.
I don't understand why nothing is happening right now.
Because
about your
Babel's trying to work out where he's going.
No matter what.
What is? How does he extort the Mahact?
You'll use it next turn no matter what.
Yeah, it's a 3 TG in that. So you'll
But-
get it back, and I'm just
How
using
is he
it.
hitting this?
Oh wait,
He
you
doesn't have his
Use it
agent.
next turn. Like it would just be, you just block off Xxcha. I don't know if Xxcha's gonna.
Excuse me. No, I don't know what
Wait, you have
Babel's doing.
Xxcha's one? Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
but
3
it's
TG in that. And I'll do it. That was I was holding that, my finger slipped. We're talking, that didn't happen.
Well, Red's a defender. He can tell you to lift it back up again.
No, that didn't happen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
3 TGs and Scepter, and you're saying you're gonna play it immediately.
Oh, is there a clause? Alright,
I
we're
have-
good. We're good.
I know that it'd be better for me to hold it, but like.
Moon trash talking
TG
unusual.
so
Ah,
just that.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I'm a different beast in these
And also
these
really
fucking
want to
games.
Oh, I see. So Mahact is
Grab him.
paying Saar to throw a cruiser into his home.
Oh,
Cruiser.
okay. I like this move by Babel.
Yeah, I'm not playing
I
it.
like this move by both of them, kinda.
I hope I get a fucking kill. Nah.
It's just like Babel is like trying to think of a way to use a token, and he found a way to get 3 trade goods and a promissory.
Yep. And he said he'd use it guaranteed next round.
Boom,
Two
goes the
hits,
dynamite.
I mean, I wonder on what, but
Well,
it's
he's
probably
got if he has
Vector.
only Xxcha's token, I think he's gonna take Glitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, probably. This is probably where like you'd want chaos mapping, but you know he doesn't have it, so
Yep,
it's
yep.
fine.
Yeah, look, chaos mapping would look real nice right here. Oh look, you just found 3 trade goods. That might be a carrier that you might want a chaos mapping.
I mean, it's
What's the
alright.
capacity on the dock?
X, so you can take the planets. Like,
I mean, you can already take the planets, right? Oh no, you can't bombard.
yeah, you can't bombard like the PDS shot, like 2v1 with the PDS shot. It's rough. It's not guaranteed. It's yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know if he'll go for it.
So what does he
Go
just
for
like?
it. What's he talking about? Oh, he's talking about Lazar Sakular.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatevs.
So now does Saar pivot? Just take Centauri Growl or
Hey, I just gave you grab drive. Aren't I a nice guy?
You are. Maybe you could,
Oh man.
I'm guessing there was like another deal done here too.
maybe
It's like we still have no idea why he moved out of Lazar Sakular.
Nah, it's. I mean, Nekro sounded so unsure that it feels. I think to
maybe
Nekro,
he
it's kind
think-
of like, oh,
I'll
I should do it.
interrupt to use my agent on Mahact.
Okay.
Well, you can do it at any point anyway, as long as you're not
Yeah.
like in between
Yeah, that's fine.
abilities.
Yeah, he hasn't decided his final movement. That's fine. No, I'd definitely be taking the Dread and Infantry, get both planets. Well, I guess Lazar's not worth a lot.
I guess so. I mean, why not? Well, he doesn't want to take both because I guess maybe that Dreadnought is for Cormand or something. You
Yeah.
know? But
I mean, I think it might just be a defensive Dreadnought.
Yeah, let's see.
If it's over there, it can't get back to Centauri Growl, right?
Let's come back next round.
Oh no, there you go. He's decided to
Okay,
go
that's
for it.
final.
I mean, if he doesn't take that stuff in, like, what stops Babel from just going back in, right?
He doesn't have-
This also gives him
Like,
8
that's-
planets, which is an
Needless
equal number to
combat,
Titan.
so
Bombards.
I'm not going to bombard.
Before you
If only Babel had some way to create like small ships to
forces,
take all these undefended planets with Nekro.
You think it would be nice if Saar had access to a way to create unlocked ships, do you?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but
I think it might be
I
too
can't
powerful.
think of any. So. Yeah, that's right.
also want the objective.
Dimble.
Yes.
Hold on to those 2 TGs.
Mm.
That's not a good thing, Dimble.
My offer wouldn't actually work for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I'll give you 2 TGs to just take Saculag and to leave Lazar untaken.
Yeah, I mean, why not? That's value.
We will be equal, and neither of us benefit from having more or less, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I have one. At least as long as no other shenanigans happen, I have one more than you. If I take.
Yeah, well, he hasn't counted the one that he's just going to take off purple.
No, sorry,
Shenanigans will happen.
I'm taking this one back when I put
okay.
Diplo. So.
I wish you told me before, because then I just would have left the infantry on Lodor. But sure.
Yeah, and 2 trade goods instead of a 1 resource
Okay, you
planet.
swindled me.
Yeah, here is.
I know. I mean,
actually,
the definition of hell mode includes expect to be point blocked, so I think I would just be point blocking Dimble here.
You can give me some.
Scoring is so important for Xxcha. Make him spend those 3 tokens.
Can I also ask when you're deploying?
It'll be my next action.
Okay. Yeah, right. So commit ground forces to Sakulag. Go to a ground combat.
Sakulag.
Yeah, roll for me. I don't want to press the button. I'm lazy. No, I'll press it.
That sucks.
Maybe this is why he didn't get chaos mapping. He didn't want to give it to Nekro? And it seems pretty loose.
Babel got the hit. That's pretty important if Babe wants to go back in.
Show me gravity drive.
Page salad.
And that is Necro Commander unlocked.
I explore.
Yeah, here we go. Archon Veil being activated.
I won't do it. I'll replace this.
He chose not to core mine there, even though the PDS was going to be placed. I'm surprised by that.
It's because he didn't want to build a mech. He wants to build this dread. He doesn't want to have, he doesn't want to have planets without infantry on them or mechs.
Why not? The PDS is a command unit.
No, but he can't resolve like expeditions, volatile fuel sources, core mines with PDSs. They specifically say infantry. Or
Right.
mechs.
So he chooses not to core mine so that if he finds an expedition later or a
Well, not an expedition, but like.
I mean, expedition might be okay with 333 out there. But
He just
yeah,
doesn't.
particularly volatile fuel source, I suppose.
I'm a password build or not.
Next time he builds there, he'll probably do it, and he'll probably build a mech, I'd imagine.
Yeah, right.
If he does ever activate that system again,
I mean,
he
he
might
could have
not.
just turned the sleeper into a mech and an infantry if that was the case.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
the
that
issue
was a
with that
free
is,
core mine there.
the issue with doing that is that he doesn't build the structure, and he wants to build
his
the 5
commander.
structures.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
100%.
that's why this ordering where
and that's
messed
that's
up,
kind of
not
the.
getting a sleeper on Saldor is such a beating.
I'll get 2 TGs.
It's I actually think it's pretty non-value to not have the 3 sleepers on the Rigels, because now he's got to.
But which
if he wants to
system?
get his commander, he has to activate the Rigels and another planet.
I think he's
he's
fine
only got
doing
2
that
open.
anyway. I think it was
Yeah,
in his
but
plan.
it limits his options if he wants to get like more planets. But he might
Which
just be content
system
like.
would you have not put a sleeper on out of the 4 if you were going to put 3 on the Rigels?
I mean, Archon Veil probably.
I think he just
Not
wants
sure.
to lock that down so Necro never look that way.
I think if Nekro wants to take it, they don't care about a sleeper, or at least that's what I would think. Like Nekro can do, but I just the necroplastic situation is just not there.
Yeah, I mean, he does have 1 more token, and he's going to build a fuckload. He's going to build the Alastor in like 3 mechs or something.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's what I would do. Oh, I guess he has hopes on maybe not mechs, but
click. I did definitely use the primary, not.
I guess maybe if he does that, then he can start contesting Archon Veil next turn. Starting. Maybe not though, because all his slice is empty.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't follow construction either, which is.
So Lazar is mine.
Yes.
Lazar is yours.
The fuck?
I am weak of mind, and I'm easily
Couple of bodies.
seduced.
It's sort of annoying for Babel because he doesn't get 2 trade goods now. He just gets 1.
I am rich. I
If he
just
does.
Oh,
go
you
back
think
in.
he's just going straight back in?
I think he might. I
And
mean,
that would be
he
really
was
bad
either
for
looking-
Xxcha because he wants that he wants to be neighbors with Nekro.
I mean, he's either going to go for Bregletta or he's going to go for Lazar Sakulag, and Bregletta is
well,
now
very good,
inaccessible.
Yeah, exactly.
What are we doing, Mr.
So,
What are we
Mr.
doing,
White.
Mr. White?
how does
They've
he
been
keep
t-
asking this
I
shit?
don't know.
I don't know.
I'm easily swayed.
Babel, you're extorting yourself. It's so weird.
One or the other. It's totally up to you what you do in your game.
There we go. There it is.
I'm too tired.
Play your own game.
Make decisions for me.
First, he wants Daddy to tell him the rules. Now he wants another player to play his game for him.
8. You have 8. You have
You're definitely gonna get it.
I mean, White's the only one who can take it from you.
more than one. You should know. Oh, my commander's unlocked, by the way.
What do they talk about? Are they talking about Mal?
green.
No one's interested in that.
Oh no, they're talking about
No.
going back into Sakulag.
Yeah. What's happening? Lay it on me.
Nah, I only want 1 trade good. I'm not being that mean. I want to build
Single
shit,
trade good,
so I
not to
wanna
go
build
back
shit
in.
here, but I could just build shit hit there and get the trade good that way.
Just trying to work out. I think I'm actually.
Look, I get a trade good one way or the other. It's just, do I get it
Yeah.
from the bank or do I get it from you?
I'm just doing maths in my head because I was trying to work out if I've somehow misplaced some trade goods on my sheet, but I was too lazy to
What
do
is
maths.
this
So I'll just
Extra Kingdom
f-
token?
figure that's
That's
probably
the one
right.
he's missing.
You come in, take that. Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Extort me. Oh, I found my missing trade goods. Let's stack them all way too neatly. Okay.
Yeah, don't do
is
that.
I
We
don't
should
know,
be
like maybe you let him take Ang and you might get another
Yeah.
tech out of it.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah, but like,
Oh yeah, you were rich. Okay.
it's just like bad math.
I just
Yeah.
You potentially lose the cruiser,
stack them.
then you lose Ang.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that you can potentially lose like 4 resource
I
worth
don't
of
know.
stuff.
I
but you
don't know
just
if I
pay
believe
trade
that
good.
Saar wanted to move there and weaken Mechatol.
Oh, man.
I think he would.
I'm scared of Saar here.
Well, I think that's what he was talking about with Titans, is he was worried that Titans are going to go
fine.
take Mechatol.
We'll be fine.
My guess is that Jordan doesn't care at all. If he's going to take a high influence planet, it'll be Malice, and
You
I'd
can
say
play
that's where he's
Fact is-
going.
Didn't have a better
The fact is, Titans has so much incentive to just sit there activating himself. So
Yeah. Well, I think he's definitely going to activate 2 more of his own systems to get to 5
Let me work out some quick.
the 5
maths.
structures.
Oh, Sarween.
I think we'll.
I don't
allow
know.
that
He's
one.
already passed the turn. Can he even do this production?
I think
He
it's.
passed it.
A calculator.
I don't think it's
on,
allowed.
It's on Mechatol. He's done the production.
Works correctly.
It doesn't fit into like.
Yeah, he's already done the production. Amazing.
With this
So
token, also that's sitting here. It probably belongs on my board, but. Fuck, we'll just dump that one.
Was it like your Diplo one?
Oh yeah, probably my Diplo one.
Yeah.
Fucking hate chaos mapping. I don't like Ritalin. I do have stimulants. I have severe ADHD though.
So we've got the Atlas Explorer.
Fuck off the others, right?
No, Muffin doesn't know. Oh,
Build a dread.
More dreadnoughts. Jordan's gonna end the round with like all his crews and all his dreadnoughts.
hey, it
Yeah.
came up because Manbet brought it up first, and I felt outed.
Pass.
I will do a build at home. I will build this. Pew pew.
Dude, I don't actually care.
Alright, we don't need to persuade Nate Babel to take medication.
So
It's
that's not what
fine.
that's not what I was trying to.
Oh, sorry, I was just like zoned out. I just saw the last thing.
I'll also pass.
Jordan activated Atlas. Yeah,
Exactly.
There it
As we,
is. Okay, I was wondering.
it's free.
that's a freebie.
Me too, thanks.
I was wondering where you would.
Ah, yeah. So you
get the
activated
Midnight
Atlas
Pearl.
first. Built Dread.
I wasn't when I went into this game, I was thinking that Jordan may not. Obviously, Jordan is like the favorite.
Yeah, we
And I
had a
was
little
thinking
chat about
that-
this, didn't we?
Yeah, and I was thinking that Jordan might not be a favorite just because I thought he would get like a lot of heat because of who he is. But he's got 0 heat, even though he has both equidistance and he's extorting everyone.
Yep.
So that's good.
Yep.
Um,
I mean, Saar should have just barreled into him, I think, in round 1. This is not.
Not game related at all.
This is
Okay. Alrighty.
Just hold a second, checking foresight timing window.
He's got $1 million somehow.
Any
Still can
oh,
build.
it's just all
get his
extortion
structures.
money.
Starting when he has foresight.
Got malice.
yeah, no worries.
And this is sort of what I expected this table to play like. Just looking
Yeah,
not
same
only at the
house.
players but also at the draft. I think
Yeah, go back. I foresighted.
Foresight.
Jordan
take
is
this
just
guy with me
so
to-
much more experienced in this style of gameplay than.
Oh my god, we're about to see foresight.
Okay.
Oh wow! So
He's doing it, and it's value.
Naalu are
Foresight.
retreating their units without combat.
Ah, no.
Alright, that's his one.
No, you can take one of them and they land on your planet.
It
Yeah,
does
oh,
lock
shit,
down the
yeah.
system though.
Alright.
Uh-oh, we've lost.
Babel's gone again.
Babel
Uh,
has-
Passed actually when I earlier. So that's me done.
I pass.
I am going to pass now, unless anyone wants to buy a blue cultural fragment.
And that feeds Dimble the point
Tough crowd.
2 ways.
Well, okay. If I could buy one from you and from Naalu and from Nekro,
I'll buy one.
Hey, what? Roku wants to buy things right now that aren't plastic. This is a complete nightmare.
I'll sell it for 2.
Sure, there you go.
Yvonne says, I feel like people are extorting each other just for the sake of it at this point. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I'm safe to pass turn.
I didn't realize Babel had passed.
Now
I think he just passed, in fact,
solo
after
show.
building on Mector.
The Jordan solo.
Alright. $50. Jordan's gonna activate Rigels.
I will not take that.
Oh, easy. $50 right now, dude.
No, I think I could have seen that one coming a million miles away. That is his 5 structures. He gets his trade good.
Like it.
Oh,
Yeah, and he
there he
gets-
goes. Yeah, he's saving those infantry for.
So
the
now
whole
he has another
barges.
move, actually. Does that mean he activates something? I don't know. Maybe he activates similar.
Yeah, I guess maybe. Or just
Um,
did he have enough
so
to build
that
at
knocks
home?
down a sleeper there.
He'll be spending all his resources, I think.
Well, I think he was
I
planning
can
to, but he's also got these trade goods. He doesn't
place
need to do
these
3,
two
3, and 3 because he's got more
PSs
planets
and
than
build.
people.
I'm gonna build
I
a
believe he's got 8. Wait, hang
Dread
on, maybe he doesn't.
and a mech.
8. Oh, yeah, that's more than Necro and more than.
And I get 1
Naalu.
trade good now from my
Yeah.
what's my jig?
So he could just build a bunch of extra.
So I'll just pay.
Which planet is the mech go on?
I'll put it on.
Paying for a mech.
Grade skip. And then my next activation will be build at
Mhm.
home.
Yeah, as I suspected, he's going to do a bigger build at home now that he got that extra token.
Hold on, I don't. That
And if there's one
Yeah,
thing,
it's the most efficient. It's the most efficient thing to do for production.
yeah,
I was thinking maybe he'd do it on Semlor and just like build another dread, but
yeah, I mean that would
it'd be
also be
a-
fine. Or
it'd
the
be
dread, or maybe
smart.
even just like, I don't know, you could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd just be smarter to just build at home like 6 infantry. Like,
Yeah, and if there's one thing I know about Jordan, it's that he likes his single planet home systems and he likes to build fuckload of infantry on them.
Sorry, guys.
But it looks like it's going to be quite a large build. I don't know what he's going to build. Another dread.
Just grabbing another
Dread and
dread
two
because he
infantry, I
can.
guess. 4 infantry.
Yeah, he leaves 3 trade goods back because he wants to score 3, 3, and 3, regardless of whether people refresh him. Not that he couldn't gather trade goods just by activating his various
Saar,
PDS
you never
systems.
played whatchamacallit? You never played Scepter.
2 mechs, 4 infantries.
At the start in the strategy phase.
The start or the end of the strategy? I can't remember.
Oh, I thought it was at the start of a turn.
Yeah, he just does ground forces. This is the right build.
That's if that.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't mean to deceive.
And of
Building
course,
his mechs as well.
It's cool.
Hey,
I just
Bab,
of course,
passes.
if he didn't get this volatile fuel source,
Mm-hmm.
Babel might have just taken his home, like first action, right?
How
Because he's
does
on
he
the
get
alpha.
that? Oh, yeah, right.
Holy.
So kind of lucky.
Maybe that's what the alpha activation was a setup for.
I was playing this whole game like I
Yeah.
had a different secret.
Bizarre.
But
I mean,
Oh, I didn't move that.
It's just a,
it would have
on
very
the-
much sucked to get hit on the home system, but I'm pretty sure he would have been able to take it back, and Titans
Yeah,
can
but then you lose,
scrape
like, the
together
end
the
card.
production. But yeah, I mean, like,
It's-
I think he's very happy to not have to do that.
Are you
But
though?
Yeah. I think it would be damaging to
Oh, there it is.
A sideways
to lose the
Yeah, it was hiding.
dog.
I don't know.
what?
You think?
I mean, what if
I
you
think
were-
Titans need to get
were-
into that alpha.
Oh, we're done.
Okay.
We are
Yeah,
scoring.
yep. This is scoring, and then they're gonna
Yeah,
wrap up.
another secret that I thought I could have
Right.
scored, but nah, I couldn't because I got rid of that one.
Yep, we see Xxcha and Titans, and
Everyone
presumably
scored?
Saar.
Yeah.
I believe
Oh, no, Saar scored 333.
Big clusterfuck on 2 points, but
Yeah, wow.
Control
Oh.
T
Yeah, I really
cannot
hope
have
that seed
attachments.
doesn't come
Oh,
out.
God.
Oh god damn it.
I don't have
I hope C doesn't come out, people says.
Hold on for dear life.
but Sakulag is right.
Whoa.
Mark's on 3, right? Let's just clarify points.
Yep.
Like just make
Mahact
sure
is definitely
your
on 3.
points are where they should be.
Yep. 2 publics and custodians. Yep.
Cool.
The next point is 2 attachments.
yeah, I was gonna say someone's turning into a robot there. I'm just dealing action cards.
I might have a bad habit of forgetting to update where my token is as I score points.
Happens to the best of us.
And
Hence my comment in chat about remembering everyone every time. Everyone should always
technically
remember every
now I
time.
have to wait for Babel to get back. Might have drawn for some reason one instruction.
I don't even know why Jordan's bitching about 2 attachments. I guess it's just like some Hollywooding shit, but he's literally got it. And no one's gonna fuck with his 2 attachments, so you know.
It is
He's probably okay.
Oh, because it's
travel
malice.
to
Yeah, of
WA,
course.
so do have to. You have to
I mean,
look.
it's obviously a very easy one for Titans to score long term anyway, because they get to
might
put
we
an
just go
attachment at
finish
home.
this
But
agenda.
Yeah.
I guess we'll finish strategy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Finish
sure.
agenda and strategy, and then we'll call it a day.
Sweet.
Yeah, and because we picked this one up instead of the Sunday, I think we'll still be on target, and definitely with Seed being in play as well. There's already a ton of guac.
Yeah. It's
So,
anyone's
Just
game at
for
this
some,
point. but
for some,
probably
there's some there's guac. For others,
For some, there are guac. That is definitely correct.
the very rich many.
Shall I make my prediction on who will
Nekro, the only person not to get a guac out of round 1.
I reckon Titans got a good shot. Well, I don't think you can be Winsley, Jordan.
You know, like in that situation where it was like one guy on 2 points, you know, people on like 1 point, everyone on like 0 points.
they have an incentive not to. They just keep
You know,
killing
like
each other.
in this sort of circle, I would just assume it's going to go against by default.
Plastic
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have to go against this game, but like in other circles, you know, like
It sort of just allows it.
Cedar's just like a fucking like a nightmare
Yeah, I got
because
Mhm.
supports will just like start flying around
seduced
Yep.
by the
and like
Cedar.
people are trying to like get on top and shit. It's just like, oh my
Everyone's got
god,
pointers,
what the
man.
fuck is happening?
Don't
Yeah.
score him.
Yeah,
Don't score
I
'em.
should have gone for it.
Yeah, you'll know for next game. Like plastic on the board. Like
Absolutely punished.
plastic on the board gets you like extort opportunities that
think
just make you
Babel were good
roll
to
in
go.
money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, looks like Battle's good.
Do your tugs.
Good time.
Ah, oh yeah.
It's hard to deny that Titans aren't in complete control of this game. I think actually what you were saying might be the only way. I think Saar needs to stop cooperating.
Xxcha, did you score
like immediately?
Planet one? Oh, you did. Okay.
I like to think that
Your hero's not unlocked, is
the
it?
people in this game can see that Jordan is having a pretty insane game.
I have a
Oh yeah, I think they
All
can.
we can
I don't
hope is
think
that,
I don't know that anyone can do anything about it except for Saar.
well, no, I don't. I think they can do stuff about it. Like,
the idea of trying to get hero unlocked ASAP and due to poor timing have missed tech twice and only scored one objective. Yeah. So, not
yeah, Dimble, not having the greatest time, but that's all right.
Modern feels bad now for missing the once. We good to
Okay.
go?
Yeah, let's get
Baker?
agendas kicked off. Babel,
Well, he couldn't do it. It's a, like it,
That
that
was
sort of depends on
Yeah, I'm
the
muted.
secret.
No, I was that was a troll. Just
Yeah,
because
it's-
I was able to do that in my game.
Lucky
Yeah.
us, man.
I'm sort of in an interesting position because of it. In that, like,
Yeah.
Nekro's
our first agenda is economic equality.
Bought that relic shard, you
No.
bastard.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Xxcha has the most.
Xxcha has a couple very good, but
TG.
everyone else
TG, really?
almost empty.
Uh,
I think this is probably a pretty easy 4.
I feel like you want to put it against. Just got that vibe. I don't know if you want to create free money for everyone.
Yeah, I could see Titans and Saar wanting.
Oh
to
yeah, Nekro, are you
go
good?
Everyone's
against,
like
'cause they both
sorted
have.
except Xxcha and Titans. It's
Yeah.
just they're obviously gonna find the money, but it's just I don't know.
But Saar and Titans can find money a million ways. Keeping everyone poor might be good for them,
Even though I think everyone.
even though it costs them.
And
Yeah. I feel like if I was Titans, I would probably want against. I feel like if I was Saar, I'd probably want against. I don't know.
see myself getting tech from this.
We'll see what happens.
I'm
but
surprised that
I would
Nekro and
definitely.
Xxcha haven't done a deal over the commander.
Before you don't do any afters.
They still could.
I've got a.
What is going on? Right, so we're waiting for purple for afters.
I don't know.
Nekro jumped the gun a bit there and put it before their window.
All I'm gonna say is that thank God we're stopping because Babel's shit is like fucked. It seems like so.
Yeah,
Hopefully
his
he can
internet
fix his
connection
shit.
is pretty dead.
Yeah. What are they whispering about? I mean, I guess Jordan is just telling Green, it's like, oh, you know, you might want 2 against because I won against. I feel like if I was Jordan, I would want against, but
Or he
whether
might
or
be
not,
saying, whichever way you put it, I'm going to vote again the other way.
yeah.
Because he wants it. He doesn't want to give away Saturn engines that free, probably.
Well, actually, no.
Hmm?
No, he wouldn't be saying, oh.
No! Green
did it
whispering
again.
green!
He'd be saying the exact opposite, right? He'd be trying to sell Saturn engine.
Oh, right, I see.
Sorry for.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Taking some
that's
time.
So
maybe he wants like the alliance.
he'll ask for something ridiculous like, oh,
A
if
ceasefire.
you put it 4 and it goes 4 and I voted it,
antivirus?
give me 4 trade goods.
No, what
It'd be
about
something like that.
what about antivirus? Just like stop worrying about what else you can attack. Give him one
Oh,
the one good thing he
fuck
wants.
antivirus. Like, I would not want antivirus. It's just a piece of shit.
That's interesting.
Doesn't really do
I
what it
suppose
needs. Like,
I suppose
it
the fact that
just
you have to
enables.
return it when you attack them
Yeah,
without
exactly.
actually giving you a
Would it be faster if you
meaningful
guys were in the
benefit.
chat?
No, well, so it's like I'm.
Everyone knows the deal you cunts are making.
It's not that only.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. So
Okay, so you agree with my deal or
I'll
yours?
go for your deal if it passes.
Done. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I could
I mean,
I could
Necro's
definitely
just
see it
saying.
being like a ceasefire or the alliance or something.
No.
Yeah.
That means this hasn't
Sorry.
been played.
Green wasn't playing
Yeah.
one way or the other.
The
I was
after,
confused.
the after
Oh, sorry.
window is after windows on Dimble at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
So did Green play this on their turn?
No,
But
because it's
Because
not.
it hasn't.
It wouldn't have
Yeah.
been.
I just
Time
got
to
asked
play
why I
it.
didn't
It
play
was
an after,
jumping
and I said
again.
no.
Okay, so
So yeah.
so now there's another window, right?
That is correct. There's
Yeah,
another
okay,
No,
window.
after me.
Yeah, nothing.
Any afters?
Don't know more.
No, I won't play one.
All right, cool. Voting starting on purple.
I'll just abstain.
Did you see the video that Zippo posted in the chat?
No.
Yeah, abstain.
Some fucking like teenagers touching an electric fence.
Get 5 TGs.
Sorry.
Yes, I don't know. It's just.
Maybe this was an after the game thing.
Gordon.
Yep.
I got the scoop on what our Titans sold. What Necro's gonna sell it for.
Let's say 6.
6 which way?
6 on 4.
6-4. Okay, that's a lot.
Green,
Interesting.
do you want to tech or not?
I'm already paying one bribe.
Who are you paying?
The guy who
paid-
voted for.
He's
You
paid
made
white.
a big mistake then, because you paid the guy who can swing the vote.
Well, I haven't paid it yet.
All
So,
right.
I'm
you'd
not
probably take
I'm not
Sudden
paying
Engine
you as
too.
well to swing it. You can feel free to throw it against. And
Yeah,
that's
sure.
fine.
How much are you getting out of this, Jordan?
Well, it's between myself and Green.
Do you want to tell me?
Do you want to know what he's getting?
It's mainly for the sailors.
Oh yeah,
Because
you've
Manbear's
gone.
just whispered it to me.
Yeah, go on.
Probably Sudden Engine's worth quite a bit.
2 trade goods off the economic equality,
I just want to know what's
Mhm.
the Necro TA,
buddies.
and the Necro ceasefire.
But
Yeah.
I don't want you to use
Jesus
that
The
in-
Saturn
Christ.
engine.
The Saturn engine.
How can we do this?
Ugh, it's
Yeah.
so
Do
disgusting.
you want me to like post it?
I would not
Just
like.
switch with me. So I'll. Yeah, just switch with me. Come on.
No, I'll,
That's what Manbear is
chuck
telling me
the
the
dress,
deal
chuck it
was.
to Perth.
That
By the
that's
time
just
it
like.
gets to you-
We're not playing till Sunday, guys. You guys I just go against. I want to know.
I mean,
You
go
don't
against
tell-
people. I feel like it's better for your game.
You
to go
don't tell
against.
him the price. You just offer him something. Oh, he's told him the price. And yeah, and this is where Babel asks for a cut.
That's one. After.
What was
Devon, haha, nice
One
deal.
good after.
Necro thinking it's Franken. They don't also have tech singularity. Yeah, I mean, I just Necro's position, like, dude, like Necro can get it, like guaranteed.
Yeah, he could
next
just
round.
slam. He could just slam into this
He
to
just
grab it.
slams the Alistor in.
Actually,
Yeah.
Like,
I think you missing out on 5 trade goods may be a bit more impactful. So I don't
Really,
mind.
the guy who can make
Bad logic.
Yeah,
Dude,
I,
it's already, this
Yeah,
is
I
happening.
agree.
no, I'm not giving you $1. So
Oh no,
you
no,
can,
that's all right. You can choose to. That's all I asked for. All I wanted is $1.
yeah. So like, you can do whatever you want, man.
No, that's fine.
So is it going for?
Everyone grab your 5.
Yeah, he's
Let's go.
abstaining.
Any
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Abstain. Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to. There's
Yeah,
no
it doesn't
cards.
sorry,
affect
I'm sorry.
anything.
Can I have that? Yeah.
Don't go.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
So the next objective is incentive for. The next agenda is incentive
Okay,
program.
what tech are you
That's
taking?
interesting.
Nekro.
I think it's pretty obvious.
That and
That's everything there.
Cool.
Just make sure Luburger.
Oh, it's so bad.
No cards, no deals.
Technically, this will be in the portion.
Dimble, can I cash in a debt token?
debt token. Who's asking?
Nekro.
Yeah, you can have it just before the agenda goes off.
Oh,
man.
right.
Does Nekro just like not realize that giving ceasefire to the guy with 1,000,000 ships is just like when your slice
On
is
top of
empty,
his
it's
slice.
probably not a good idea. Like,
The stickler.
Yeah, get a load of this guy.
Fuck, he used to be fun.
Me?
Nah, man bear.
Oh, okay. Jeez, I thought you were saying I used to. Fun. Okay, let's do it. Let's flip it up.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that one.
fucking Jesus. Okay.
What's
Wait,
this
did
one
you
do
make the game
again?
This is going to be the fastest game of the round, I think.
Yeah, we go.
yeah, well,
Combination of
they'll-
seed and incentive program. It doesn't matter that they only got through 2 rounds when we got through 4
I'm
in
just thinking, like, if we
ours.
do stage 2.
pretty sure it's gonna be the 2-pointer.
Run away with this.
That is.
No, that is a really good point.
You have to look at who can score.
What are they saying?
They said if you go for a 2.0, I don't think Titans can be stopped. They'll just run away with it.
Because you're Necrom.
They'll
It
be
depends.
I think Saar and Titans are the only people positioned to score 2.0s right now.
Oh, yeah.
I think Titans does actually struggle to score 2-pointers.
Not the structures ones, not the attachment ones, not the spendy ones.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Anyway.
sure.
obviously they're quite good at the spends, but
Like what the 2-pointers are.
And he has the strongest high movement ships on the board right now. Like getting
Yeah, when's
a
enough?
control objective out early would be good for them.
Any wins? Green, any wins?
yeah, but I just don't think.
Isn't. Doesn't.
Even the tech ones are like alright.
Does
Nah.
not.
Because it's already researched.
Yeah, so you don't get
Unlucky.
it.
Purple, any after?
Yeah, I am somewhat surprised that Nekro and Xxcha haven't tried to do a deal for like the Xxcha commander.
I think stage 2's favor like Saar.
I think if it was like a round later, it would favor Xxcha as well. But
like if it's a spend, I agree. Like I mean, Titans just gets it for free, especially considering we've seen what Nekro is doing it for the deal. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
the problem is I think just like so many of them are free for Titans.
You will be.
Oh, I.
But the thing is, like,
Won't be like player.
if it flips and it's a structure objective,
Mm-hmm.
like
You think the table just collapses on him?
surely, right?
I mean, they should.
Cautious a win.
Like, you know,
No, I'm not gonna play it.
Xxcha goes, all right, guys, I'll take Atlas.
Any
Mm-hmm.
Green takes fucking Archon Veil.
And
You
Saar
know,
takes his home system.
Saar takes Rigels, and we just fucking squish him in.
I
Like,
still think Saar
I
should just
think-
take his home system. I think that seems like a good.
I don't think Saar can take the home though, because
not?
there's too much infantry now.
No,
Mm,
this is the last one, so you.
he's got a
can go.
lot.
Maybe
I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't built more mechs
Some
as he's been
26
traipsing around.
on 4.
I don't necessarily think he was actually planning to take the home system. I think he was assuming that Jordan would build at home at some point,
Mm,
and it just wasn't actually going to be the case. It wasn't like what Jordan was going to do.
yeah.
But Jordan kind of lucked out. He got the volatile, and
What was the?
I mean, if Jordan didn't find the volatile, maybe he would have built in home instead of building at Rigels, because I think that
Nope.
Rigels was the
That
second
was his
last.
last. No, it was his last activation before home.
Oh yeah, no, that's where he got the expedition.
Yeah.
The volatile fuel
the
cells.
volatile.
Absolutely am. Fuck this.
Oh, what's happening? Sorry.
It sounds like.
Whoa.
Oh, deadly plot.
Wait, where's
He
the action card?
sabotages.
I'm blind.
No, I'll just say about that.
Oh, he wanted to
Oh, what
take.
was any of them? Oh, deadly plot. I see.
He wanted to deadly plot to just not have an extra objective.
You're a little bitch.
I'm surprised they
I'm very
they
surprised
didn't
at this.
put it against. I would have put it against probably. I mean, I guess it depends on who I'm playing, but
I think
We have a token on
it favors the player who's already in the best position.
Oh, you guys do that disgusting thing?
Shut up.
classic.
The way you're
Oh,
supposed
Razor
to do it.
Fleet.
It does
Oh,
get counted.
yes.
Okay.
Raise a fleet, 5 or more ships in a system, another easy score for Titan.
Oh, that's fine.
I think so, at least. Yeah.
To be fair, it's kind of an easy score for everyone.
Vanilla. Delete it.
Hey, why don't
Nah, Moon, you're wrong. You're just wrong about this issue.
What do you mean, dude? Like,
Is
what
it-
is the difference between it like being custodian point and like when you hover over it, it literally says custodians.
I just want
I
tech.
have to
Yeah,
pretend to-
well, that's
I want
why.
this card, 'cause I said
Like it's much more obvious that the custodian's point here, sitting in under Mahact.
where do I want?
No, but like, don't
but
you? What is
I
the
don't even
difference
like.
between
I don't even like this thing where you put the 1 point here where people put their tokens on it. I think every time someone scores Imperial, they should put it on their secrets map.
Saar token.
Nah, dude.
I want
In
them
real
to all
life,
be.
like you all place owner tokens on the victory point when you get that victory
How
point
do
as
you?
well. Like, yeah.
Suppose that
Have you
makes
never seen
the
someone
most
score
sense.
Imperial in real life?
Xxcha.
Nah, just
Right, Scepter.
So yeah, it's other
No,
players.
it's specifically not mine.
Okay.
Yep. So Xxcha and Mahact
Carries.
both put tokens on Mechatol.
Oh, sweet. Okay, thanks.
he did promise to play it. I
Yeah.
just
Anyone who thinks
I just
otherwise.
wouldn't.
I don't think
I don't
it
know
does
why
much.
you hold it.
What the fuck? What did you pick, Babel?
If you care about it, I just said
Hey,
I want tech.
hold up. I said I was going to pretend to care about what you're going to pick.
Okay.
I didn't say go and grab it.
Why didn't he? I think using the scepter on Lazar Sakulag would have been much better.
Maybe.
Could have.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
But
just
nah,
gonna
it's
take
not time to
Imperial.
dick him over yet.
No, he's just gonna take trades.
Okay. So you.
Frog.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking lead.
I'm surprised leadership.
I'll give
went
you a free
not late.
refresh to play at first action.
Leadership or tech?
I mean, you don't need to do that deal, Babel, because you just diploed Mechatol.
Interesting choice.
I guess he's scared of other spots. But...
I'm guessing that means he wants to move off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But where does he want to move?
We can talk.
Into
We can
Titan.
only hope it's the Rigels.
The Rigels.
But the Rigels are very well
Elysium.
defended, so you know.
Even just into the asteroid field next to Elysium so he can blow it up.
Yeah, the new point we didn't say was raise a fleet. It's just like a free point for everyone. It's a very easy
Pretty much.
objective. Everyone's already got like some
And-
pretty robust fleet size.
Yeah, and like 3 or 4 people have the attachments already as well.
Group up, yeah.
It is like the 100%. Yeah.
What's happening? So,
Take Imperial
Mahact
and
pick
I'll-
politics.
I do not have the plastic for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Hunt
Nekro need to take.
I was
Diplo,
gonna
don't
Is
they?
it Imperial time
Yes.
for? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's
I
too
don't think he's going to Mechatol. Unless it comes off.
I think he might.
Yeah, he has a shot actually,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, then.
That many Saturns.
No, I don't think he can.
I don't think he wants to.
Everyone group up your cards.
He doesn't have fighters at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
I
got
don't
a
actually
lot
think
of
you can maybe
sustains.
go to him.
Once
Yeah,
he's
but
got
like
5 fleet.
maybe you're right. He's got 3 fleet, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm saying once you've got 5 fleet, which is probably
Yeah,
the-
yeah, that's true.
Group your
Yeah, he got Malice on top of all of his own influence.
He's a lazy bastard.
YOLO'd out of the fucking game. Already.
Hey, I
So-
did well. The cool kids are doing.
all of the everybody else that's left is already grouped.
Yeah, guess you're not cool kids.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's that.
Mm-hmm. So before
I
this
guess.
game, we had a little
Yeah.
chat, and you said you weren't necessarily a huge fan of this slice for Titans or this
That's
draft
right,
for
cool
Titans. I thought it
I mean,
looked
I will
just
stand by. I
godly.
don't think the slice is good for Titans.
And
I
it
mean, you
has the
saw like
6 influence. That's like the beginning key for it. You really need 6 influence.
okay, I can.
well, most of the slices have 6 influence, right?
True. Yeah.
Like, I just feel it's filled like all these shitty little planets. I think as Titans, you just want to have as little activations as possible.
That's interesting.
There are slices with 6 influence that have less planets. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
the one that
and that would have punished him given that more planets than a neighbor came out. I think
I
the
mean, not
stream just
necessarily.
saw a message from Jordan, which I won't reveal. You'll have to go find that little Easter egg. But yeah, I think we should probably sign off for the stream for the night, unless you've got something you want to add before we close.
All good.
No, not really.
Yeah.
I think at this point, like, the table has to realize that
Gotcha.
Jordan is gonna just be in like an insane position.
I might
I think
do.
Babel. It's funny because like Babel was talking about like in the pre-game because like, oh, I can't wait to be shit talked by Moon.
Yeah.
And it kind of has like come true. I don't really understand what Babel, the moves he's doing.
I
He
mean,
could reasonably have like Aaron Amir and maybe even Breg Letter.
yeah.
I don't think it'd be hard at all.
Streamers want to actually talk to the players.
Hello.
Yeah, we were just doing a little sign off, but do you have
We're still doing it.
Do you have something you want to say for the stream, Jordan?
This game, the board balance is.
It is very
Yeah, it's
strange game. It's going to explode and implode all at once, I think, in the next couple of rounds.
Like a winner takes all.
No, it is you score points based on your point position, so every point counts.
It's actually a lot
And
more
we're-
forgiving than the actual league system we're using.
And
I should have totally cucked with Jordan. This is the right play. Oh, I feel disgusting.
and winner gets 1 bonus point.
Oh, dude! Like it was gonna be crazy. Like if you took Rex, you would have had 3 Guac.
Yeah, but I don't want that.
Like,
well, were you guys just gonna like support swap out the gate and just try to win as fast as possible?
Nah. Hey. I'm not that dirty.
It was an interesting thing. Like at the end, it was only the Imperial pick that sort of was coming through and was like, oh man, take a wild type. And there's enough 1-pointers out there that I can at least score 2.
I'll absolutely give you Imperial. There's no reason for me to sit on it. Just don't fuck.
Oh, you mean you're gonna give him Mechatol as well? Well,
You're gonna give me Rex.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he was expecting, but we'll see what happens.
You never know.
All right. Well, we better sign off the stream before
Yeah.
it gets too late.
And then we can keep on chatting.
All right. Well, thanks to everyone who tuned in. Big shout outs to everyone who came into chat and said hello and chimed in. I think this it has the potential to be the fastest game out of the 4, despite starting very, very late in the month.
Yeah.
I feel like that's some back talk there.
All right. This is Muffin Manifesto signing off for Moon, the Warlord, and all of our players. Jordan, Babel, Roku, Luburger, Dimble, and Avenger Frog. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
We'll be back sometime. We'll be back
I
for this
believe
game.
we're back tomorrow
week.
night with a different game.
Yes.
But yes, next week.
This game specifically will continue next Sunday, and there will be another game, my game, in fact, tomorrow.
That's right.
And that'll be restarting.
Is that stream over? Oh, sorry.
So yeah.